Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. What is this, week 2? I think this is week 2. I don't have my technical team here anymore. I got rid of them last week. So, I don't know. I think this is week 2. Yeah, day 6, I believe. Yes. Or, doesn't matter. We already know who's going to win this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your play-by-play announcer, your cherry topper popper, your viper sniper, DukeCummings. And alongside of me, l'artiste, Mr. Harris Pickford, color commentator. Hola, Pickford.
Hello, sir. It is Friday night, and it is time. It is time to put away all those stresses you had at your crappy 9-to-5 job, listening to your boss in your ear telling you you're no good, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend telling you you're never going to amount to anything because you play too many video games. Tell them to shut their mouth because it's time to kill.
For them to come in here and pretty much mirror exactly what they do in their life, suck at the game too.
It could be.
You only get one winner. You only get one winner.
Let's only get one winner, and we're getting after tonight, we'll be a quarter of the way done.
Thank God.
And as we get through these sets, you're gonna see there is SpaceX the real deal? Are they gonna run away with it, or will somebody pull them back? Well, I'm just gonna give you a little heads up before we get into these stats. When you're gonna see how they did, what the points they scored on Wednesday. They dominated.
Yeah,
but in one of the match, they came in 20th place.
Right. Well, I'm looking at these stats, and apparently they've been quite impressive. But I've yet to see them do anything while I have been announcing. So the only thing I can assume here, Pickford, is that these clowns trying to take the moniker of one Elon Musk, they get a little uneasy trying to impress the Duke.
They are stacked top to bottom. They are no joke, but they can fall, as we saw last week, where they had an 18th place finish overall. And on Wednesday, they went out there with their first match, came in 20th place, and then just said F the machine and won the next 3 matches in a row. And we scored 131 points. So one of these teams, whether it's going to be Trick, if we're saying gaming, some of these teams have got to step up and slow the SpaceX down before it's too late.
Oh, well, what team do you think it's going to be? I mean, we're looking at the standings here, 1 through 10. We're not doing 11th through 20th anymore, because if you want to get in the standings on this pre-game show, you got to earn it.
I would say the best 2 teams that have a chance is Thirst for Points, because the team is well-rounded. They have Samson, they have Zeno, Smiley, and some other dude. I don't know what his name is.
We'll get to him a little bit later.
And Forsaken Gaming, because if you see how Peep, as you know from Peepy's grocery, this guy is going off. He's taking some of that pressure off of Trick. But now they can't just get the kills; they have to get those finishes too, get those wins, so they get those points. Right now, I think the best team, and I think a team that we haven't seen a lot of, but we're going to talk to tonight, and we're going to see them as guys from Just for Fun and Hacks. It's a team that's kind of weird based on their stats, but they've been consistent every single week.
As we take a look at the Cherry Topper Poppers here, it looks like Trick taking the lead here, the winner of last season, but Drago giving a run for his money for right now. But do you think he's going to be able to keep up here, Pickford?
I do think so, because I went back through all of the fraggers of the night, 1 through 5. Trick has never won a fragger of the night. He has won last week's fragger of the week, but he's never been the top killer of the entire night. It's always been somebody else. That's been Drago, Samson, Hacks, Peeps, and Giuliani. Those guys have got to put together 2 or 3 nights in a row. I'll be the top fragger, get a little bit of a lead, and then go from there. Because Trick is catchable. Because you see, Trick and Peep 1 and 3. That's what Forsaken Gaming needs. We saw it last season with Real Deal helping out Trick, and now it's Peep helping out. He needs that support to take the pressure off of him, because you see the rest of the teams are just stacked.
Yeah, somebody needs to help PP take that awful profile picture off of his account. We take a look at the killer streak here. Tryhard of Tequila Shots, first overall with 8 straight games, 18 kills in those 8 straight games, but it's not active anymore. The rest of the list you see here, that's the active streaks.
And when you see this Tequila Shots team, know that this team is based on people that Brownie threw to the side to get other players that eventually abandoned them. It's all former OUTcast players that got dismissed for one reason or the other, and when he brought in all these great players. So I bet you dollars donuts that if Brownie could have this Tequila Shots team as a starting team, he would take them, no doubt.
Well, it turns out maybe Brownie's not the great GM we thought he might have been after Season 1. As his, team falling apart.
He's gone through a lot of players. He's gone through a lot of players as we've seen.
Yeah, well, it can't be as bad as these guys, the old Spud Muffins here. GME's Michael. 17 straight games so far, ladies and gentlemen, without a kill.
We followed him all on Wednesday because that's when he got under our radar, and we'd watched him. He didn't get a kill at all, so he's getting close. He's a little more than halfway there to the all-time record. He still has a long ways to go, but he is. If I'm him, I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Well, looks like one of your guys, Blade from Misfire, is at 7 right now, Pickford.
I know, and we saw that, and he has been in quarantine, not because he has corona, but because he smells like failure. So we've beaten him up, abused him, and I'm sure he's going to come out clapping tonight.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see about that. Let's jump into some, dive into some teams here, Pickford. Forsaken Gaming, you were talking about them earlier. PP Trick, and 2 other people we don't really talk about.
Hayden and Jonica, that is the key. Peep and Trick are going off. Trick is borderline tier 1 player. I mean, he's that good. Peep can play at any team in here. But can Payne and Jonica keep those kills up and take more pressure off those two players. They have to stay above 1. If they really want to get themselves some space to get up to 1.5, up to 2 kills, that'd be better. But Jonica, she's going to be at Trick's hip, so it's a little harder for her to get some kills because she's got to keep him up. But it's their success to get to the top spot, the number 1 spot. They're currently in 4th place, but they're going to have to get a little bit more output from Payne and Jonica.
Yeah, we have Trick and PP here. That's like Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle, right? Or
exactly.
Or Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian.
Now, on a totally opposite side, you see Metaphor. Metaphor, a team we've seen for how long? A team we've been in forever with BBC and those players. Although my screen just went bright white. I don't know if yours did. We always saw BBC dominating those stats. This time, it's freakish with that 2.5. The rest of the team has to pump up those kills. Right now, they're in 6th place, but they're pretty much the top team of that second tier. They have got to get way more production on Scarface and on FP. FP, we've seen him how long that he knows what he's doing. BBC's holding his. Freakish is way above par, but there's got to be more work from those other 2 players if they want to be successful.
Yes, they've done pretty well for themselves so far,
yes,
but
they
still have not gotten a win for that team. Here we are, just for fun here, Pickford. Hacks really, doing what he has to do in order to get these wins for this team. But the rest of the
Hacks.
team,
Hacks is right now 5th overall in the frag list. What's surprising is not Debut. Not Debut. We've seen him play. I've seen him play for Aurora, for some other teams. This guy is a top player. He for some reason he is not just getting the kills that he needs to get. That 0.8 is gonna go up. I'm sure of it. Jerry and Light. Light is doing fine. It's just Jerry and not Delu. Remember, this is a team that can just fall off the face of the earth. This is a team that scored 50 points in an Erangel match, that scored a 1 point in Miramar, that scored 1 point in Sandhawk, that scored 50 points in Erangel again. That's how big. They went from first place with 20 kills twice to getting knocked out in 20th place. So they really need to. They're currently in 5th place, so they need to come together because they're right behind Forsaken Gaming.
Well, here we are with
This is just shows who's trying and who's not.
Yeah,
who knows what's going on and who's not. They want to know right now. They want to know Pickford, why do you do color commentary? What do you know about this game? This says it right here.
Yeah. It just goes to show also how terrible of a leader Dodger is. Look at this. Look at these terrible numbers he's putting up here. Look at it. 60 team kills on my fantasy team, led by Dodger, the worst leader in all of esports, all of OUTcast, scrims, whatever you could think of. Dodger cannot. He's terrible with his brain. He's terrible with his fingers, ladies.
T4P also wanted to make sure they knew that Dodger does not run T4P. It's run by Zeno. That's why they're successful.
That's why they're successful, but it's not helping my fantasy team out. I decided to pick him as my fantasy team leader, and he is a terrible, terrible leader. I'm gonna have to switch it up soon. I don't know that I can make any changes to my leadership in the middle of the season.
I don't know, but what I do know is so far through 5 events, we've had 34 squads come in here and take part. In those 34 squads, Duke, they have had 219 individual players. And you know what? We've been spreading out the wealth and spreading out those kills. 176 players out of the 219 players have got at least 1 kill.
One of those players, not Michael.
Yeah, we've been watching him, so we've been checking him after every match just to see what he does from Ghost of Billy Elite. Ghost of Billy Elite is going to jump right north of Quarry in these compounds. They usually get into it sometimes with Autobots, and they can have a little bit of trouble. We'll have to see what happens when we kick off in Erangel in just a few minutes.
Oh, I thought you had me confused. I thought maybe we had already started.
No. But if you look at these teams, it's all the haves and have-nots. of the top 20 teams is pretty much 6 teams controlling the top 20. All the members of Tequila Shots, all 4 members are in the top 20. All 4 members of SpaceX, in fact, all the members of SpaceX are in the top 10. You got and Villains has 2, and Forsaken Gaming has 2, and then Men of 4, Outcast Alpha, just for fun with Hacks. We're gonna be talking to Hacks after match 1, and talk to them about their kind, because we haven't really given them a lot of love so far this season in regards to how they're going to come in. So we're going to talk to them, see what they're doing, because and I went through their stats. They are the pinnacle of consistency. Yet they haven't been able to pop that proverbial cherry and get that scrim win yet. But they haven't had a bad scrim yet either. So we'll have to see. We're going to keep an eye on Puddles and Michael. Puddles with 14 with 14 game streak. And Michael was 17. Hopefully, both those guys will not have that problem after this stream ends.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I know that you once went 7 minutes without a kill and almost quit the game.
Yeah, because
and 4 of those minutes we were waiting to get into a room.
Yeah, had some stream snipers the last time I played this. You know, I've played this game maybe once in the past year, and I'm still getting stream snipers.
You play it once a year, and yet you're still ranked number 1 in the world. It's amazing. I don't know how that even works.
Yeah, well. I'm the most dangerous player in the game.
You are?
Yeah, they call me the WMD of Twitch TV.
I thought they called you the... Oh, okay. I thought they called you the BBW of PUBG.
What's the W stand for?
Woman.
Oh. I thought it was a word that rhymes with hang.
Tang? I love that drink. It's orangey and delicious.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what. Also, if I'm not mistaken, C-Dub, correct me if I'm wrong, that we should be having a one of our sponsor, HyperX. Those guys that have made all this possible are having a giveaway tonight. So collect your brownie points, turn those over into tickets, and put them in. We had giveaways on Monday and Wednesday for claw socks. Tonight it's supposed to be a HyperX product. You know, minimum price is going to be $60 for any of the HyperX products. So you know it's going to be quality. If you have two devices, play on one, watch the other, get your brownie points. Get those tickets from our sponsors at HyperX.
Brownie points?
Brownie points convert to tickets. And also, there's also your Twitch points. You can also cash those that I think to have quotes. So when someone hits a quote, you'll get one of 30 random quotes that we put in there.
Oh, yeah? What's my quote?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know that, some of them will put the, you can ignore there, like, Stevie Toto, which we're talking to tonight, said, Pickford is a panty dropper. That was her quote that she put in there.
Yeah,
and I have to agree with her.
You certainly are when I'm not around.
That is true. I mean, it's like it depends what their appetite is. If they want a Happy Meal, you go with Duke. If you want to supersize, you go with Pickford. That's how it works.
Hold on. What? Hold on.
Hey, it's good. I mean, it's still delicious. It's still the same product. It's just...
What the hell are you talking about, huh?
I'm just saying that you're 5 foot tall of power and steel and all that.
Yeah, and sex appeal. Yeah. 5 foot monster and a half. Get it right.
I'm 6'4". That's almost twice your size.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'm twice the size where it matters.
Some people want the Happy Meal. Some people want the supersized.
Yeah. Well, you could get.
It depends what your appetite is.
I tell you what, the little treat that you get in the bag for the Happy Meal.
That's really worth it.
It's a supersized treat.
It's well worth the Happy Meal size.
Just
to get the treat.
Yeah.
See, just like a real supersized meal you get from a fast food, when you get done with me, you feel lethargic, tired, and disappointed in yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's I'm not surprised by that.
And we have a lot. This should kick it off right off the bat. You got Of course, Misfire, Zeus, and Forsaken Gaming being odd couple roommates up against Naya. We have not seen them get into it yet up there. They've always been able to kind of stay away from each other and play safe. But eventually, like any conflict, civil war, eventually it's gonna cause contact. And both these teams do not want to be successful. Outcast, our best friend Zeus, currently in 12th place. They're the team that needs they need a top 5 finish to really get themselves where they think they should be in the standings. And Gaming, they need to do well every week, not only to hold their 4th place finish, but move up if they think they're going to be even more successful this scrim.
Here we are on board with Godzilla. I hear he's got a big movie coming out here soon.
He does. Godzilla vs. Kong. It's I consider that racist. It's because it's of the use of gorillas and lizards to fight the battles of man.
I've spent a little time with some lot lizards in my day.
Yes, yes. Their skin,
and I tell you,
leathery like a catcher's mask. Catcher's glove.
I tell you, Godzilla makes those lot lizards. Those lot lizards make Godzilla look
quite nice.
Yeah. Godzilla would win. Compared to those lot lizards, Godzilla would win every. What are they called?
Every battle?
Pageant in.
Oh, pageant, yes. Well, I know that when we take the limousine from the studios back over to Hot State of the Duke, there are tons of young ladies that want to take a ride on Space Mountain, want to get into the limousine with Duke and myself on the ride home, and a lot of them are pretty rough. They've been out there waiting hours and hours in the hot sun, hoping for us to pick them up and bring them back with us. We never do, but at least the hope is always their hope is always there.
Hey, so I see gold here on Forsaken Gaming. Is that the same gold from?
Yes, it is.
In fact, I see. Gold goes from being carried by one team to being carried by another.
Yes, gold. I mean, gold is a time. I just talked to him the other day. He took about a month off. He was kind of getting burnt out, because of he had kind of a falling out with Outcast. Remember he made that Outcast red team, and then that kind of fell apart. So he took some time off. He's now rejuvenated. There is rumors that he could get back with Outcast Alpha back in that spot because we've seen him. There's a lot of good bolt action riflers in this game, but I think of all the graduates of the DukeCummings Viper Sniper School, I think Gold might be your best graduate.
Well, I don't know about that. Let's not get too carried away here, Pickford.
I'm not saying he's the big. I mean, obviously he's not as good as the professor, but he might be. I mean, he is quite good. I know you've had a lot of graduates there, but he might be one of the top.
We have had a lot of graduates there. Not many, but a lot.
More failures, way more failures.
A lot more failures. Still have yet to have a valedictorian in any of those classes. Nobody's been able to do quite as well as I have. So I end up doing the big speech throughout the entire ceremony, and the people love it. They absolutely love it. They can't get enough.
You are. Excuse me, jeez. Just can't even breathe. I also enjoy the fact that you have Candlebox perform live every graduation. That awesome 90s rock band.
Yeah, they sing far behind from this perspective of all the graduates, not me.
I also heard that that is a jam. And also in the pre-party, actually for this week's graduation, 7 Mary 3 will be doing the pre-show.
Yes, they will be singing Cumbersome. Yes, and Water's Edge. Yes. And might have them play some Rodrigo too.
Oh. My favorite is Water's Edge, though. It is a poignant song.
Yes, a lot of people love it. Oh, look at this! The fireworks are being shot off here in Yasnaya. Not sure who shot off that one. That little rocket.
So Gold, I mean, obviously he gets that sniper. He has that VSS. That's not his number one weapon. I'm sure he way prefer to have a K9 or M24, but He's still going to put those rounds on. And with Gold Jonica is still there, so it looks like they are made a small change out, putting Gold in there. We saw those stats and how they were kind of slanted. Maybe they brought in Gold to try to pump up their support.
And now we have another Forsaken Gaming team. There's 2 of them now. Delta and Pain.
I don't know. I mean, what is on your list? What is number 20? Team 20. Because they only have 2 players.
Pulling it up now. Forsaken Gaming. Red.
Oh, wow. Red. So maybe
Red.
Pain and Pain. Oh, Delta. Delta has been out
Oh,
about.
now SpaceX ends up
Delta's been
taking
about 30 teams.
Ends up taking down one of the Misfire Zeus players.
In their rotation. Uh-oh, that's always the hardest part.
As Blade and Pain drove out of Yasnaya, ran right into SpaceX, and they took them out, Pain out. But it looks like Blade's gonna get out. Looks like he's gonna get out of there.
And if you know, SpaceX does split loot in Yasnaya. We saw it last week, or last Wednesday and Monday. If a team could get their loot quick and push them, they're all very, very spread out. Get SpaceX knocked 1v4s because they spread out pretty wide in their initial before they get back together to rotate.
Looks like there's a lot of action brewing up here in Yasnaya. It's OUTcast. Well, it looks like OUTcast is just rotating away. Yeah. Just rotating away. Not a lot of action going on right now. I tell you what, let's go take a look at one of my favorite players in the game, who is currently on a 17-game killless streak. Ghost Melee Elites, Michel.
He, I'm sure that we talked about it. We talked about it a lot on Wednesday, and I'm going to talk about it a lot today. So I'm sure that he is aware of his standings, and I wonder if he is. We'll have to get him on if he starts getting close to that 32 number. We'll have to get him on and see if he feels that pressure.
I want to Pickford, if we can. I'd love to get him on next week.
All right, well we'll get him on.
I'd love to get him on, because I want to go ahead and start putting that pressure on him immediately.
We gotta figure if he doesn't get any kills, that's 17. That's 21, then 25, then he'll be at 29. Going, if he doesn't get any kills until next Friday, he'll have 29 going into that, and could take the lead. Could take the lead next Friday if he doesn't get a kill at all tonight or all next week.
Boy, I hope it happens next week. That'll be what a treat that will be for everybody.
Chibi was getting up there. Chibi was up there with like 12, but then she did get a kill on Wednesday, so she knocked herself off that list.
Oh yeah, I saw that she wasn't on the list anymore. She got herself a list. Here we are with Team 15. That is no, that's for Obeda. Obeda.
I don't know.
Obed. Ah, man, esport.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And these guys are just rubbing their wood against more wood.
Yeah, they're done in there. They're all in their little panties, so they don't stand out at all.
No, it's very smart of them. Very smart. Just got knocked. One of their members. I tried to find them, but they haven't been doing so well. So it's
where is the Duke All Stars, aka Great State of New Hampshire?
Oh, the great state. Yeah, where are they? Are they in here?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, there they are. I see them down south of Pachinki, where the heat should be at, scaring off the Autobots here. Nut is with his Scar L. Throwing some shots. This is the team to look for, ladies and gentlemen. I know that right now they're currently not in the top 10 of the standings.
Or in the top 20.
In due time, they'll figure it out.
I'm sure they will. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
That's right. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Although I would win either or. Doesn't matter.
You would.
I win every time.
Even the races you don't race.
Even the races I don't race. Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a little bit of a battle here with GME, Ghost Melee Elite, and some other team. Don't know who it is. Let's find out. Quack Fu.
And Michael is knocked.
Is that Quack Fu? Yeah, it is Quack Fu.
Yes, it is.
And Michael currently is knocked. Is this going to be another game which he doesn't get a kill? Oh, Ghost comes in, picks him up. We almost had another death.
He is not dead quite yet.
Not quite yet, unfortunately. Can't wait to see that number get pumped up to 18.
All he has is 7 bandages and 5 drinks, so he needs to do something.
Well, the less is better, because then that means he is more likely to get killed. Quack Fu, scared out of their mind, decides to, you know what, we don't want anything to do with Michelle and the Ghost Melee Elite, and they decide to go towards second place, which is the worst player in the world, Dodger.
And they're going to rotate right past each other.
And Bork.
Bork.
Bork. Looks like he's been learning how to drive from Dodger. Runs right into that rock. Should have went to Zed School of Driving.
Looks like neither one of these teams is really gonna well, they can't because they don't have anybody. They're all taking their own vehicles.
Sad. I do like a good convoy from time to time, though. Looks like Gold blew himself up here. With Forsaken Gaming, look at this. Gold has knocked himself out. The hell is he doing?
I don't know. Did he? I don't know how that happened.
He's been picked up again. Nobody around him. How did he do that to himself?
Magic.
I must be hanging out with PP. We know how PP is.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
PP, he likes to blow people up from time to time without their knowledge.
Yes, I've seen him do it many a time.
Yeah, he's a terrible teammate.
Just terrible.
Maybe the worst I've ever seen. Outside of, obviously, one Hallian.
No, I mean, that guy's, that's not even, like, he's just...
You know, I don't even want to talk about it. I haven't seen him in so long in here. I don't want to take that chance. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like you'd say his name and he disappears.
We do have, the Autobots here in a, somewhat close battle with top strikers. The Autobots... formerly known as Misfire Ares, is that right?
Hades. Yep, they've got on their own, and now they're Jake in the F-Boy shack, and then they like this little dip right here. They did this little dip recently with the F-Boy shack, and then this little dip in the ground, and then also Zeus is right there. They're taking this compound right next to him, so. We'll have to see how this works out.
Jake ends up getting a knock from a good distance on one of the members of Top Strikers. Whatever they're doing must be working. I hadn't seen him make a shot like that with a misfire.
Yeah, he must be definitely improving.
Well, the rest of the Autobots were shooting at Jake's vehicle, or maybe that was Top Striker shooting at him.
I think it was. I think you're good to go pull that vehicle in. So the Top Strikers now has no vehicle they're usually used. I don't know if they have one. Those do have one, I think, but limit their abilities. They do have 3 vehicles right here. So now they've got it pretty safe.
Misfire here has got eyes there on the Autobots and decided to take shots at them. And now the Autobots find themselves in a nice little Misfire Top Striker sandwich.
They are the meat in that sandwich.
They are the meat. What kind of meat would they be?
Oh, they'd be a nice olive loaf.
Olive?
Olive loaf, yes. Because I love them. Now, one thing is that with Rain, she does have that cardiac. I knew they'd have that 6X with the cardiac. She is a clap queen with that bolt action. And both these teams have to be very careful, not overexposed. Even though there is distance, they can easily Rain can easily pop one off and take their helmet off and leave them wanting. But right now, neither one of these teams that can really rush. I mean, unless Autobots gets 2 people knocked, then maybe both teams would rush. But unless that happens, it's really too much of a distance to really rush if one player gets knocked.
Yeah. And what you're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, very exciting stuff between 3 teams that are outside of the top 10 in the standings.
You are correct.
Yes.
We have the Autobots currently in 15th, and Zeus currently in 12th, and Top Striker's currently not in the top 20.
Oh, now just for fun, Hax gets an eye on Godzilla as they were driving by, and it looks like they're going to try and take them down. Now they get eyes on Blade. Blade ends up getting a knock here on Hax as he pulls up. Blade now going down. Is Hax going to get finished here, or is he going to get picked up and Misfire gets taken down?
Wow.
And Blade will go on to 8 games now without a kill.
And we'll be talking to these guys right after this match, so we'll have to talk about how that process worked out for them, and how this team is going to try to improve to increase their not only stay in 5th place but move up.
And now Tequila's shots getting into a little bit of a fight here with I'm not even going to say a fight. It was just a straight ass whooping there on Gold. He was all by himself over here. Not sure why. Looks like everything they learned from OUTcast, he hasn't been able to cleanse himself of.
Mm-hmm.
Now it looks like Tequila shots want to get in on the action of what Misfire Just for Fun left behind, and that's just for fun that was left behind. Tryhard trying to throw some shots over in that direction. Was able to do a little bit of damage, but not able to get a knock here. And now this fight is slowed down a little bit. Very exciting. Let's go see what Giuliani has found himself in. Oh, looks like Obed, man! Trying to get into a fight here with Giuliani of SpaceX. He's the only one that's over here. I don't know where the rest of his members are at. They decided to drive away. They're on the other side of prison, leaving Giuliani all on his own, and they just absolutely demolish him, send him back to the lobby so he can join the
2 players.
Again, SpaceX cannot find their groove here when the Duke is announcing these matches.
You are right. We're down to 2 players. Well, like I said, they came in 20th place in the first match on Wednesday. He came back to win the next 3 in a row. So I'm not counting these guys out at all.
I'm counting them out, Pickford. Go ahead and put it down.
All right. 1 point.
If they were a stock, I would short the hell out of them.
Get the insurance. And other teams all trying to get into the zone. Although we've lost 2 teams total, the Forsaken Gaming Red and Misfire Zeus. We still have 22 more teams, although we have lost, a lot of these teams have lost 1 or 2 of their players, maybe sometimes even 3, as we go into this next zone. We're going to 4th to 5th zone right now. It should not be, we might see a little bit of contact, a little bit of action on the East Coast, but it looks like I think the rest of the teams will be able to at least somewhat get into the zone. It's going to be that next zone where we're going to have about 15 to 16 teams, and we're going down to about 7 teams in about 3 minutes. It's what teams can stay alive during that close down that's going to decide who does well and who's not going to make it.
Here, Dodger's got eyes on SpaceX. You'd think he'd start throwing some shots in that direction, but no, instead he doesn't. Very scared, very frightening. Luckily, he has somebody like Samson on his team to do all the dirty work for him.
The Drago's knocked out. Wow.
And now Junie, they're the only one left on this team. But I imagine this T for P team is going to want to push, right? Right? No, they're not going to push. They're not going to push. What are they doing? Very scared, very afraid. Realize they just knocked Drago, the first place team, but don't realize that SpaceX cannot find the trigger on their gun when the Duke is announcing these matches.
I don't know if they know there's only 2 left, because they could have easily taken out SpaceX, and that's, even if it is only 2 players, that's the team you want to get out here as soon as you possibly can.
And now, oh, man! Getting into a little bit. No, this is. My apologies. This is Quack Fu. Quack Fu trying to hold off Men of 4 Bravo as they're trying to push into the zone. Who's Team 22? Mobile Warriors?
Team 22 is Mobile Warriors.
Are they in the top 20?
They are 22nd.
Yeah, we don't care what they're doing.
Okay.
Looks like SpaceX was able to get away. Thanks to...
Yeah, that's with 2 players left. If they get down to like those last circles, with 2 players, they can really do some damage. I think T for P really threw away an opportunity right there.
Yeah, they did. Very frightened, very scared. This is what separates the men from the boys. And there we have Top Strikers. I don't know why I'm following Top Strikers. Why are we on Top Strikers? Is it because it's the only thing that's going on right now? How about Unzipped? Oh. I know where we're going to go.
And 10HP and Forsaken Gaming are both in the blue. The 4th, they're going to the 5th zone and just fighting it out. Neither one are really moving. So this 5th zone can be, it's really spicy. They're still just going at it. Man, I got some terrible lag. I got 124 ping.
I've got fantastic ping because I got rid of my technical team.
Maybe I need to do the same thing.
Actually, no, I got 220, but you know what? I told them to, I don't care what the ping is, make it look good anyway. And they're listening.
That is true. This right here, this is the zone. We have 17 teams. We're going to have about 10 teams by the time this zone closes. All these teams have to get in here. There's no room. We have 54 people, pretty much the average of what we're going to have at this point. And they're all going to try to get into this zone. Can you keep your team alive? That's the number 1 question you've got to ask right now.
Well, we're looking at Men of 4 here, currently sitting in 6th place in these standings, holding this facility here that's inside the circle, doing quite a great job of it too. Look at all this action. Autobots, Outcast Alpha, T for P now pushing the facility that Outcast and Autobots have. That's a 5-on-2 battle here. If you want to put Autobots and Outcast Alpha on the same team, Bork Sampson rotating around this facility, throwing shots left and right, and take down the Autobots. Take the bottom floor of this facility. Outcast Alpha still on the top here. Samson gonna toss a Molotov into the area in which Wadu and Raven are at. They are able to knock Wadu, but not able to get Raven. Raven using a first aid. Wadu getting a nice little taste of what hell's gonna be like sitting in that fire pit. Dodger going down, and now Quack Fu pushes in. Vehicle blows up, Polly goes down.
Samson has killed Dodger.
4 sitting on the bottom floor, not knowing what to do, ends up getting taken down by Quack Fu. Wildu, Raven, looking around, and it looks like, am I seeing this correctly? It looks like Michael finally got a kill.
Oh my God, he did it!
Michael finally got a kill.
Beautiful. Just
C for B going down. Ghost Melee Elite getting finished. Now you have just Outcast Alpha and Quack Fu. 2 on one team, 1 on the other. Left in that facility. Men of 4 still have all 4 of their members throwing shots at that. Oh, better man! Team over near the blue zone. Throwing shots at Sanji, almost taking him down. Maybe get one more shot with that mini. Can't quite hit. Did not go to the Viper Sniper School of Sniping. Now throwing shots at Naldo. That is the younger brother of Waldo. Unable to see him and get some shots on him.
looks like Misfire, Ares, and Villains are the only ones that have any part of the zone right now. Maybe team 15, which is for Obadiah.
Obadiah, man.
They have a zone, but the rest of the teams are gonna have to push in with only 8 teams left.
And now Men of 4 taking a convoy over into the zone. Decide to put it just on the edge of zone. Throwing shots at Quash that's over on top of the hill, but he's gonna bleed out to the zone. They continue to throw shots at Quash. Freakish is able to get the finish on him. Now KDS. This team, Cosmo Esports team that I haven't talked about at all. They're Russians, so they can't be that good.
Very cosmonauts. Metaphor currently.
Metaphor having a battle there with the cosmonauts, end up taking them down. 2 of their members are on their knees, hands and knees, crawling around, asking for BBC. BBC, please. Please get me up. Oh, and they're gonna get up thanks to the BBC.
Metaphor currently in 6th place, along with Villains still in this, currently in 7th place. And then for Owadala, currently not in the top 22 teams.
Now Obeda. Now gonna have to throw some shots over there at Villains. What place is Villains in right now?
Villains overall is in 7th place.
Now BBC, FP going down. Villains looking to get down, go in the direction of Metaphor, but it looks like they're gonna heal up, take a few energy drinks, maybe drink a little bit of Duke juice to get them going.
To Devour, Hendrix, and Reclusive, they're going to try to spread out a little bit, hopefully, so ensuring that if one of them gets knocked, they don't get killed by one magazine or one grenade. While Fort Wadala is kind of pushing Chemo Boy, pushing over towards Metaphor.
Zone starts to push in. Now Camo Boy throwing shots at. Now BBC getting blown up by a vehicle over there. Chemo Boy now throwing some shots over at the left side of this Metaphor convoy. Crawling around, but he's going to have to get up. He doesn't get up, and now he gets knocked here by Metaphor. Villains.
No, it's just Villains and Metaphor.
2 members of Metaphor left standing, and that's it. Villains with the victory.
Wow. What a great turnaround, Villains, using that their skills. That team for Obadala, Naldo tried to push over to where Villains was, get a knock over there, just so that the rest of the team could rotate away from, and Villains would have a shot at him. Good idea. It wasn't very successful though. After the first match, Villains comes off with the first place at 30 points, plus another 10 points for kills, with 40 points going into match 2. Second place, Metaphor, the team currently in 7th place with 9 kills. Third place for Abadala. Out of the top 22, coming in with 7 kills. Fourth place is Cosmology or Cosmos. They had a total of 7 kills. They are currently in 18th place. Team in 5th place is Misfire Aries, getting 3 kills. Misfire Aries team currently in... Where are they? They are currently in 16th place. Then we had Quack Fu coming in 6th place with 4 kills. In 7th place, Aurora was in 7th place with 2 kills. Aurora currently in 14th place overall. So I know that we have a commercial from our wonderful sponsors at HyperX. And then after that, we will be talking to the players of Just for Fun to talk about how they've been so successful so early in this season.
We have a commercial?
We should have a commercial after every match.
Okay. Yeah, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, yeah. Let's get that commercial up and going. Huh? How's that sound?
Yes, sir.
Wait. We gotta show the commercial. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, commercial break right after this.
Where these codes are at.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Claw Socks. Brought to you by Claw Socks.
Mobile gaming core.
Mobile Gaming Core. Right. I knew that.
Wait for these guys to get in here.
Can we get an interview with somebody that does have the Claw Socks? I would love to know how they work.
I have them. They are. I mean, you got to treat they're very sensitive. I mean, you just flick your fingers a little bit, and you treat your sensitivity way down. It takes about 2 weeks, I think, in my opinion, to really get good at them. Because the sensitivity, they're so. I mean, you make a small little move with your finger, and your guy automatically just jumps around and really deals it. Oh, there we go. We have hacks from Just for Fun. Coming in here to give us a little bit of their time in this OUTcast Season 2. How are you doing, sir?
Not too good. What was that game? You saw the lag? It was so
I did see that lag. But one thing I've noticed we've been working on a lag is that it's something that usually happens in the first matches, and then it kind of slows down in the later matches. Have you noticed that also?
Yeah. The first match is like unplayable.
Yeah, I know that they're supposed to try different region servers and have it open up different people open up different rooms, hoping that maybe it would be less busy on the West Coast and the East Coast because it's earlier, because it was better. But yes, it's weird that it's just that first match though, that it kind of settles down after that first match.
Yeah.
We also have we have Light and Hacks, the guys from Just for Fun. So I went through and looked at the stats for you guys, saw how you guys were playing. And what I've noticed is that you guys are currently in 5th place. But you haven't won a scrim, but you guys have not had a bad scrim either. You've just been consistently top 10 every single match. Is that something you guys shoot for, or something that's just happening?
It's just happening. Like, we came close to winning, but like the zone, the zone just didn't come our way.
I mean, you guys, you've had. Let's see. I have the stats in front of me. Let me pull them up. You had week 1, 9th place. Week 2, Scrim 1, 9th. Scrim 2, 2nd. Scrim 3, 5th. Scrim 4, 4th. Scrim 5, 8th. All of them right in the, and that's overall giving you now a 5th overall. So you can see the opportunity for improvement, but but you guys haven't had like one of those like 15th place. Like even SpaceX had a 20th place finish last week. You guys haven't had that. How do you guys prevent yourself from having a bad scrim? Maybe you haven't got to win, but how do you prevent yourself from having a bad scrim overall?
We don't really plan it. We just play but we try to get zone early. As last time when we were here for the interview, we talked about it. Zone is our first priority. So most of the times, when we see people keep dying, but we're basically in getting center zone most of the times. But when it shifts, that's a problem. And sometimes it costs us trying to rotate early to center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it costs us most of the times. But we might as well take the risk.
I'm sorry, did I miss the code or something? Or is that not out yet?
I don't think it's out as yet.
I'm about to say, I'm not in there. They're about to start with. They probably would start without me knowing them. So, but make sure I get the code. So, you guys, in case listeners don't know, I know we've talked to you guys before. How did Just for Fun come around?
The name?
No, just like you guys. How did you guys get together, group up, and play?
I met Delusion in a ranked TDM, and then I used to play scrims before with one of my other friends, and I just invited him to scrim, and we played. He subbed for us, and before that we weren't a team. I just subbed for random scrims, and then I decided to farm this team, and we picked up Light and Jerry.
Oh,
yeah,
forgot the roster.
No, we saw we saw the stats and stuff of you guys and who's on there. Obviously, we have where is it? We have Hax. You're currently 5th overall in total kills with 37. Have you always been one to get the frag out? Is that kind of your MO, or is that something?
Nah, that's usually Delusion or Light. I don't know how, but
They got me on
had a
2
good day.
names. They got me on.
They got him on 2 names. That's why Delusion. He was trying to fix it. It was basically him. He's the same.
What is
player.
it? What is it? Tell me what they got him under for 2 names. What is it?
Dogwater and Dogwater. It's him. Yeah.
Stop changing your name, Dogwater/Delusion, or this is gonna keep happening.
Yeah.
You son of a. All right. So Dogwater and Delusion. I'll make sure Bliss from BlissEsports.com knows that he's doing all our stats, and he's also on 10 HP. So you have I know I've seen a lot of the players on the team, but just go through them. You have yourself, you have Delusion, you have what's his name? Not
no, that's me.
Not Dill. No. See, if you see the stats that we went over earlier in the match, that you have a 0.8 KD for so far this season. That's not the not daily that I've seen before. I see you frag out.
No,
so
put my Dogwater kills on there. It'll look better.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, that's probably why. Because I was like, and if you watch the thing, I was like, that is not the not daily that I have seen. Frag out when you played with for some other teams and stuff like that. You're always doing quite well. So that actually does make sense. That Dogwater, not daily, you have to get.
Combined.
Combined. So I'm gonna make sure I wrote that down and pass it forward. So, what are you guys looking for the rest of this season? What do you guys see yourself? You guys can take this whole thing? Can you guys catch SpaceX? Are you guys looking for top 5, top 3? What are you looking at?
I mean, we'll try, but we're just trying to have fun. That's it.
That's nothing wrong with that. And also, make sure you guys codes out. Make sure you guys get in there. I don't want to be the one getting in trouble for screwing you guys over getting in there. only light is the only one in there. So
Oh.
make sure you guys get in there. If you
Yeah,
have to
I'm
go,
doing it right
if
now.
you have to go, that's totally fine. I don't want you guys to miss it because each one of these matches is so important. You guys are doing so well. You lose one match, you could end up in like 10th place, and you're gonna be bitching at me like I did it. So get back in there, boys. And you know what? We're gonna have you back. I know a ton more. You guys are gonna be top 5 at least probably the whole season. So we'll have you back whenever we can. But good luck, and hopefully you guys finally get that scrim win and move up those ranks.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Enjoy your night.
Well, we will. We'll enjoy watching you guys clap.
Hopefully, if the lag is gone.
Yeah, if the lag is gone, bro, we'll try.
That's always the goal. That's always the goal.
We'll try to give you that Erangel magic you guys love to see.
There you go. Hey. I can see a
Where
50,
was it last
50,
match?
This is a team that, Duke, by the way, if you don't remember, Duke, this is a team that scored 50 points twice on Erangel, and then scored 1 point in Sandhawk and 1 point in Miramar. It ended up with like 102 points total.
First, we had no cars
they
and
had like 30. They had first place in 20 kills in 2 Erangel matches, and they got knocked out in like 20th place in Sandhawk and Miramar and scored 1 point.
Yes.
That was probably the greatest, one of my favorite scrims I've ever seen in here, and it was from these guys. So they get actually shows that they can clap off. We've seen not daily, we've seen these guys. They clap. It's just and now that we know why, now the dog water, not daily drama. So we'll have to get that fixed, and then we'll see where you really stand on Monday.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Good luck, boys. As we go into match 2, we're going into the FPP portion of the match, Duke. The Miramar match. FPP Miramar. That is Duke's favorite thing about this game, which is very few and far between because he doesn't really like much of anything.
Yeah, especially that interview. That was a terrible interview.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I'll try better next time.
You did everything you could. I don't know what the hell those guys were talking about. Terrible interview. All I heard was complaint after complaint about the lag.
Well, but my thing with the lag is that it's not like one team gets the lag worse. The lag affects everybody equally. So, like, why is some teams are just all like? Why does like SpaceX and Tasty for Penis and and Tequila Shots and those guys Forsaken, they seem to be being pretty successful with this lag. Why is it like some people it's unplayable, but those guys can still be successful? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
It's because they've done training in lag. That's why.
Lag. They have a lag. They have a lag switch. They can turn it on and off.
Yeah. Just like you have people that can play in a dome and others that can play in the snow. Here comes the football.
Which is before this season, Tommy Boy had a losing record in games where the temperature was over 80 degrees.
Yeah.
But then he went down there and he adapted.
He found a way to adapt and win.
It doesn't get. I mean, maybe Miami, but there's no place hotter in the NFL than Tampa, except for maybe because though Arizona might be temperature hot wise, it is so moist and damp down there in Tampa, right on the bay, that it's just it's just like 94 with like 92% humidity.
Oh yeah, very moist down there.
It was voted, I think, the most place the most physically demanding place to play. Second, I think, to Miami.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Arizona actually did pretty well because they do have an air circulation system in the dome. It's not a dome, but it's a stadium. They have an air circulation system on the field. Plus, if the game is after 4 o'clock and going in the evening, as in those desert areas, it does cool down.
Hold on a second. The hell? Brownie's telling me that the results are updated. I don't see any.
Oh, just breaks. Sorry about that. My microphone just came unplugged.
Yeah, I don't see what he's talking about.
Who, me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I didn't get to see the scores. What were the top 5?
I don't have the scores.
You piece of trash.
Yeah, that's yeah. I hope that was directed at Brownie.
Whoever doesn't give me the scores is trash. I don't care who it is. If the hat fits, put it on. And if the shoe fits, put it on. And don't cut off your big toe or your heel. That's a reference to Cinderella. You can watch that fairy tale over at Storytime with Duke on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
My favorite YouTube channel.
Oh,
got some jokes in there. Got some my personal favorite, Beauty and the Beast. I know the writer or one of the writers on that, and it's hilariously funny. The use of the effects and stuff is second to none. I love it. It's my fave.
Yeah. This is peachy. I don't know. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know what the results are. I fired my technical team, and it seems that Brownie decided to hire my fire technical team.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me. It's sort of like OUTcast Alpha. You fire perfectly capable players to bring in players that are supposed to be better, and then they don't do as well, and they leave.
Yeah.
Leave you high and dry 2 days before the season starts.
Yeah. Thanks, Brownie. Well, Pickford.
Yes, sir.
So
how may I help you?
We saw SpaceX shit the bed in that last match, as they are wont to do in these Friday night scrims with Duke. What are you predicting? What are you projecting?
First place.
Where they're gonna finish?
First place. They came in. I mean, after what they did on Wednesday, getting smoked in the first match, coming in 20th place, and then just destroying. They scored 132 points in 3 matches. If you can score 130 points in 4 matches, it's considered, a blowout. They did it in 3 matches, so they only scored 1 point in the first match. So this basically, if they're on, they can. What you do is you have to get them early, like in Erangel when they split loot. Attack them early. If you're over there, if you're gonna drop over there at Rosshawk or School Apartments or even Yasnaya, get a vehicle, get a weapon, and you go to all the little compounds. And 1v1 them over and over again. 1v4 them because they won't be able to get to you in time to pick each other up. I don't care how good you are. You can't beat any of these squads 4v1. I don't until I see it. I'll believe it, but I haven't seen it yet. So that's how you're gonna have to deal with these specific, because they're just, or they got to run into like a real clapping team, like a team like Forsaken Gaming, or a team like T4P, a team that goes in there and claps early in the match and get taken out very, very early. Like what happened to them in the first match? They lost 2 of their players very, very early when they ran into T4P in that first match. It is so quite a lot over this past week where I live, sir.
Oh yeah.
Up here, I live right on the coast of the ocean Atlantic, up in the North England.
Oh, fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, because got a couple people that I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Just a couple?
I'm trying to be nice. I can give you the scores. Villains, first place, 40 points. Meta 4, second place, 31 points. For Obeda, man! 26 points, fourth place. The Cosmonauts, 23 points. And fifth place, Misfire Ares.
Let's go.
17 points.
Like I say,
and in dead last, Misfire Zeus.
That's right. And then what would I say every for this match? I don't really take any of the scores seriously until after this match. I want to see one Aaron Gall match and one Miramar match. That tells me what the teams are really gonna do well with 2 more matches at the halfway point. And then but before that, it's just there's just too much random nature to that first match scoring.
Congratulations to Ghost Melee Elites Michael for breaking his...
Get that kill. No, did Puddle? Did Puddle get a kill in that match?
I have no idea.
Because if he did, that'd put him at 13.
Yeah, that will.
Because he was currently in second, so I don't know if he got a kill in that.
I don't. Probably not. I mean, the chances are they probably didn't, right?
Chances are he did, and so let's. And then after that, I only know who's after him. It goes pretty far down after that. So, so it looks like the record is still safe at least for a little while longer.
We have tequila shots over in Campo Militar, battling it out with a team that has been. Oh, they lost Dark J. Metaphor
Already?
Bravo lost Dark J.
This is a team that I think is in 8th place right now, so they're doing quite well so far in the season.
Not a good start to this match, as they did lose a long-standing member of this team.
Yes, they did. Along with Alma, they have Kush and what is that other one? I can't read it. They're newer, but those are the original 2 members that we see so often in the Metaphor. First Bravo, now Metaphor Black. And Quack Fu, it looks like they took Mikado along with the team that are the mayors of Mikado, which is Forsaken Gaming.
Yes, formerly known as the Wu, formerly known as THC. They're not gonna like that I said that, are they?
No, remember the big legal battle we had in season 1 over the Wu T-shirts.
Oh yeah. Well, good thing that they said they wanted nothing to do with that logo, because we sold out of them.
Yes, so we made a lot of money.
Made a lot of money, and none of the proceeds went to the Wu or their charity of choice. Went to me and my charity of choice, which is me.
The DukeCummings Life Enhancement Fund.
Life enhancement, that's right. Not to be confused with anyone that is not well endowed.
Exactly. Your charity is as well endowed as you are.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Pickford. Thank you. Spreading the good word all across Duke Nation and all the land, uncharted territory around it.
I spread cheeks like I spread the word wide and far.
Pickford, I heard, congratulations, by the way.
What?
I heard that, you have become an ordained minister of the Bible Boys Church.
I am not, I'm currently a Bible Boy apprentice. I am well on my way to becoming a member of the Bible Boy Church, a.k.a. BBC, on Twitch. You can look it up, Twitch, Bible Boys, Bible_boys at the BBC Church.
That's right, the Bible Boys Church, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very proud of you, Pickford. I know you've been working very, very hard towards that.
I go by my Christian name, Mindy Pickford.
Mindy Pickford. A very, very classy Christian
masculine
name.
Strong name.
A very strong, classy Christian name. Pickford, can you explain to me why I'm seeing a Tommy gun with a red dot on it?
Because after version 1.0 came out, they allowed red dots and hollows on Tommies, and now they're like they're like way OP now. I mean, they're like really, really strong, powerful weapons. Before, because you couldn't really aim in, they weren't really as valuable as they are now. But now, I mean, they are with the 50 rounds. She's quite nice. You can also put a red dot or a hollow on top of an Uzi.
Sad. I'd go with the Tommy gun without that red dot, and I would slay, and those Jimmies would pray.
They would. I mean, you don't need that. You don't need that improvement. You can just play it old school.
Very sad that they would put that on there, but I guess I gotta keep it interesting and give everybody a chance.
Jonica making sure that they're not getting flanked in their building.
Very smart of Jonica.
Hard peek in that corner pretty long. Be careful, doesn't stay too long and get snapped.
Looks like Mobile Warriors in Aurora are in a battle of Los Leones, but I don't think either one of those teams are doing good, so we're gonna stay right here with Forsaken Gaming.
For the game, it looks like they're slowly gonna try to close distance. And that's what they do. I mean, Trick will take his time, but it's like a ball constrictor, just slowly closing in, squeezing until there's no room, and then
now
they're right on
Trick
top of you.
here has been knocked by one of the members of Quack Fu. Gold going over there to get the pickup. As Quack Fu decides to push, they taste blood. They know that Trick, their top player, is down. Shark gonna roll up in the top here. Another grenade being thrown up here. Shark coming in and getting a knock on Gold. And it looks like Trick and Gold are going to go back to the lobby so they can enjoy the high-quality entertainment. Quack Fu getting a huge kill earlier on in this match, too.
Yes, knocking those out way early. It was still 24 with all the teams still, no team knocked out yet. This is obviously a huge setback for this Forsaken Gaming team.
And as you can see, Jonica and PP taking his lessons that he learned from the Alien School of PUBG, which is running, hiding, then proning, getting the hell out of there, scared out of his wits.
Peep is the third overall fragger with 49 kills, so he still has the ability to get some kills, even if he is by himself.
It looks like Quack Fu here are going up to this building, thinking that maybe Jonica and PP are in there, but they're long gone. They ran faster than Michael Johnson on the 100-meter race.
And that is fast.
Very, very fast. Oh, Pickford. My team right here. The great state of New Hampshire. Getting in and taking out the BBC, and I don't mean to a steak dinner and back to the hotel room. No, I'm talking back to the lobby so he can enjoy the high-quality entertainment the rest of the great state of New Hampshire is putting out.
They are. If one team has now been knocked out, we've lost Zeus again. So they get knocked out 20 in 24th place, 2 matches in a row.
Fantastic. Really putting out quality entertainment for Misfire.
And Peep just got knocked somehow by himself.
It looks like he got knocked by the bomb zone here, and now Jonica has to run back over there and go pick him up. What are the chances?
100%. They get hit right now.
They're lucky there's not anybody in sight. Oh no, bomb zone didn't get him. I'm very sad by this.
Did not get them, no.
PP gonna go into another shelter and go to lick his wounds.
And Puddles and Unzipped can get with villains. Puddles currently knocked. He has no kills in this match, and he's knocked. So looks like if he didn't get one in the first match, he just gets killed. So
where's Puddles?
They were in
Graveyard.
By Graveyard. They got
looks like Puddles taken out here as this game decides whether or not it wants to render in reclusive. Throwing some shots at a crate here. Maybe didn't realize that the person was already dead. Ends up getting the finish here on Unzipped. Is that XL?
Yeah, Unzipped XL. The normal Unzipped team matched up with BDE to join OUTcast Bravo.
XL, more like XS.
XX, as opposed to Duke's size, which is extra medium.
Unzipped. That's the unzipped team from the Baby Gap.
Also, Duke's here with Star.
What? What did you say?
I said we have a lot of more fighting in store.
Yes, we do, Pickford. As looks like Michel, formerly known as Michel, but has finally gotten that kill. Coming up on, man! And he's got a, M24 here. Maybe trying to show off his, ability to use that sniper rifle. I'm very disappointed. Very sad performance from Michael there. Working on, regaining that Michel moniker. Michel, ladies and gentlemen, is Michael in French. And we know how soft the Frenchmen can be.
Bunch of frogs.
Yeah, they're very they're always looking for help. Michel was going to push up on that team, but decided to back off. Now he's going to play the long game with the M762, also known as the barrel. And the zone is starting to push in, but these guys want to get involved. Korn, Ghost, going after these two members of this man! Chemo Boy running for his life here, ends up getting a knock here on Korn, but Ghost comes in and gets the finish, and that's gonna do it for that team that finished in, what was it, third place last match?
Third place, yes, third place. Like I said, I don't worry about the scores until after this match. Then I'll trust them because, like I said, a lot of teams do well in that first match and end up disappearing for the rest of the night.
Yeah, sad performers here on Miramar. The great map of DukeCummings. That's what I'm gonna start calling it, Pickford. The great map of DukeCummings, Miramar.
I like it. Make it your own.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Wait a minute. Is there another former member of OUTcast here on Forsaken Gaming Red? Is that Zero?
Looks like it, yeah. Team 20. I mean, you can make a whole. You can probably make a whole. Also have U-Turn too. Formerly that you used to see on Forsaken Gaming.
Of the Woo, right?
You could probably make an entire scrim of just former OUTcast players.
Take a look at the cosmonauts here, Pickford. They're rotating around the southeast side, it looks like.
Looks like two of the members of Misfire, Biscuit and King, are rotating up there, while the other two, Monty and Elusive, are like pretty much 2,000 meters away, going up through Los Leones.
We do have a number of teams very close to each other at the water. Near the water treatment center. One of them being T for P.
Quite a few.
T for P doing a terrible job last match.
Along with the Forsaken Gaming Red and the Autobots.
Although I will say that they showed off some pretty impressive skill by blowing up Dodger.
Yes, but I think Samson killed Dodger, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Their own player.
Yeah. Probably the greatest teamwork I have ever seen.
Probably her most important kill I've seen her have this season.
Not a lot going on here.
Nope. We've already lost, 4 teams, which is usually what you're going to see in that first squad. Although Elusive does just get smoked by Mobile Warriors. They were very, very spread out. King, Biscuit is up there in the zone, right on the shore. King is down in Puerto Preso. And Monty is knocked over by La Benedita. So they really split up in this match, and we'll have to see how successful they are after having a 5th place finish in the first match.
Well, Quack Food just took out
Zoom tape.
I'm not Jewish.
Assalamu alaikum.
What are we looking?
Speaking of great teams, Black Kenobi and those guys pushing up over on the east side of Impala. So they're able to rotate right into the zone without any problems.
Yeah, there's still nothing going on. Very exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I mean, there's right now maybe some teams to the south might run into each other. But right now, there's enough space for these teams to rotate into the zone relatively unhurt. 19 teams. Not only have we 19 teams, we're down to 60 players. So we have a lot of these teams are minus quite a few of their players. Usually, we'll be at 54 players going into the fifth zone. So let's see where we're at. We're at 60 players with in the second zone.
Looks like PP here, driving around with Jonica. We're gonna find a van here. They're gonna take this van as the zone is eating away at him. And now Bliss shooting Jonica from behind. And in the middle of a bomb zone, PP decides, you know what, I'm just gonna drive away. Leaves Jonica there to bleed.
Wow, that's a bad idea. You could have picked her up.
Absolutely could have picked her up. She almost got blown up there. Bliss, I don't know what the hell Bliss is doing here. PP, looks like PP's gonna heal up and maybe try to go for Jonica, but I think it's too late. Jonica's gonna bleed out. She's bleeding just oh so fast right now. Almost faster than they ran away earlier. And now PP's all by himself here. Los Leones, Team 19. He just healed himself. And then he's gonna jump from a high location. Not a surprise though after seeing his profile picture on this game.
He does have one kill though, so he does have that going for him.
Did he have any kills last match?
I do not know. He was in that streak hunt though. With he had 5 kills coming into tonight. He was 1 behind Smiley with Incurrence at 6, and the overall is Tryhard from Tequila Shots with an 8-game streak. The streak is over.
OUTcast, Merci, and Goose.
Bravo.
Making sure that the door works fine. Like PP's still hanging out in this blue. And now he hears Goldie driving by. Shots over there, but PP's a terrible shot. And ends up missing every single one of those shots. Goldie gonna be able to get away unscathed, no problems. Realizing, oh, you know what? I had PP shooting at me. No wonder I'm gonna get away just fine.
No, teams are they're sitting on the outside of the circle. There is no real big cap in the center, so they should be good now. But I can see up in north when they have to rotate through for say gaming, T4P, and Autobots. They're real close to each other. They get problems along with Tequila Shots and Men of 4.
Now Men of 4, Bravo, Tequila Shots getting into a little bit of a battle here. Kush having gone down. Almamont getting taken down by Razek from behind with that nice Cart 98 shot. Tryhard rotating around trying to find out where the hell the rest of these Men of 4 jabronis are at. Sees J10 and takes down J10. That's going to do it for Men of 4 Bravo, taking them back to the lobby. Tequila Shots.
Wow.
With 14 kills now.
14 kills.
No,
Wow, that's incredible.
14.
Wow, with the
kills.
say, hold 4 kills.
Team kills.
The team that is currently overall in 3rd place. So they're the rich are getting richer. They just played so well. A team run by Broda.
The hell is this? And now we go back to PP and look at him. He's still driving in the blue.
And PP did have the most kills on Winston Scrim with a total of 20.
How's that possible? Everybody must have thrown it.
Probably, that's the rumor.
And now he's gonna take a dune buggy. This guy has been changing so many vehicles. He's just gonna change so each vehicle that he sees along the road.
Maybe that's his thing.
It's a terrible strategy.
Bliss just taken out by the blue. Of Bliss Esports, the person that has put together these stats, go over to OutcastEsports.com, check him out, but check out BlissEsports.com too. He's the one who does all the a lot of the graphics and a lot of the website design. Does a great job.
Oh yeah, good for him. Zone's pushing in. PP making his way to Minas Gerais. And looks like we do have a little bit of a battle between a bunch of no-names and villains. Quack Fu getting a knock there on Junie. Oh, look at that. SpaceX is still around, Pickford.
Yes, sir. They learned from the first match. They're gonna probably win this whole thing. And just dominate the rest of the night. That's what they did on Wednesday. But they need to keep their players if they're going to be successful.
We do have a minute and a half before the zone pushes into the next circle, and it looks like villains are already going to go ahead and set up camp. They better be careful because Brownie and Outcast Alpha quietly sitting atop, able to get a few shots over there on Frankie. Now throwing shots at Brownie. Frankie not missing a beat. Continuing to throw shots at him, but almost able to take him down. Is he going to be able to get the finish, or is Outcast going to be able to get over there and get the pickup on him? Brownie bleeds out, and that's going to do it for him. Got a little cocky over there on top of that hill. And can you believe it, Pickford? Frankie over here swung for the fences, able to get a knock, able to get a kill at a long distance range.
That's outstanding gameplay right there. Just for fun now, completely out. Aurora, Zipped XL, for Oberdala, Metaphor Bravo, and Misfit Zeus all out of this scrim so far, or this match so far, with 18 teams up, 48 players.
And now you have Feel Good team. Or no, that's what is this team called? Forsaken Gaming.
Red.
Right next to Quack Fu. U-turn almost being taken down here. And look at my team. The great state of New Hampshire still in it, still fighting. Have 4 team kills. One of their team members knocked, but able to get a pickup here. As Biscuit runs up on New Hampshire, and New Hampshire blowing him up out of that vehicle. Sayonara, they tell him.
In Aries, the team came in 5th place in match 1, getting knocked out in 17th place. So that's obviously how they want to get knocked out.
Wait.
Raven putting some rounds on this New Hampshire team.
Where did PP go?
PP must have died.
That sounds about right. Now Tryhard stumbling up on Legend of Top Strikers in this little shack and gets obliterated by him. Razik throws a Molotov at him, and now he's got fire on his back, and then he's sent to hell.
And that's that.
A whole lot of teams here, Pickford. Still 12 teams remaining. SpaceX, one of those teams. Are any of the teams from that finished in the top 3 last match? Villains is still here.
Villains is still here.
They have 5 team kills as of right now. Looking to make it 6, looking to make it 7. Have 2 knocks here on the Cosmonauts, another team that finished high in the last match. Now Reclusive has to retreat down the hill. Frankie and Devour going to rotate around, maybe going to leave him behind. Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're just going to leave him there to bleed. He's going to continue to go downhill, maybe hide behind that building, but it's too little too late. Frankie and Devour have already made up their minds. They don't want nothing to do with this area. Devour running right into this SpaceX team. The worst decision they could have ever made was to leave Reclusive behind against the Cosmonauts.
Did you
Only
right
to go
there, sir?
against SpaceX.
And that's it for them. Like how all the Autobots are all in that one F-boy shack. Someone could throw a grenade in there. It'd be the end of them.
Great strategy. And now Outcast Alpha holding their weight here, but Tequila's shots, throwing some shots from the north side of them and then takes them down as well.
8th place. Now we're down to 6 teams.
6 teams. Is it possible, Pickford, that SpaceX could pull out a win here?
Yes, it is very, very possible. In fact, it's probable. But T4P is still up there with their players. So is Tequila Shots. A lot of the best players are still here. Dodger just blew himself up with a grenade.
And now Zeno goes down, and Samson's the only one that's left.
There you go. Wow. Samson's trying to get Samson's just gonna back off. Dodger blew himself up. Zeno gets knocked and finished. Excellent gameplay.
Incredible gameplay. Caught it right here on Outcast Media. Now Tequila Shots throwing some shots over at Mobile Warriors. Why wouldn't they try to finish the rest of T4P? Mobile Warriors is a terrible team. Why not try to eliminate T4P, get them less points? Wouldn't that make more sense, Pickford?
Yes, that would make more sense. I don't know why. They're not worried about that. As Samson gets finished off, looks like T4P just gets knocked out right there in 6th place. No,
Dodger's still alive somehow, some way. Maybe he'll throw a grenade at himself here.
Oh, I think he did get some knocks on SpaceX. But he'll get himself killed.
Now we get on board here with Tequila Shots. 15 team kills, 2 players left. Razik, Truny. 4 teams are remaining. SpaceX is one of them. Mobile Warriors, the other.
There goes the Autobots. Knocked out in 4th. So you have Mobile Warriors, Tequila Shots, and SpaceX. The only 4 teams left.
3 teams remaining, 2 players on each team. Junie, Lagotu, Dova just got knocked. Achi gonna rotate over and throw some shots over there and just get destroyed by Junie. 2 teams remaining. Junie, SpaceX with 11 team kills. Tequila Shots, Razik with 15 team kills. Who's it gonna be? Is SpaceX gonna answer the bell here? Are they gonna do it? Can they do it? The Duke is calling them out. I don't think it's gonna happen, Pickford. I think it's gonna be Tequila Shots all day.
They are throwing some grenades, and now they're using up their utilities They know where each other's at. They're just trying to get that perfect shot.
SpaceX does have to get a move on over into the direction in which tequila shots are at. Zone favoring the tequila shots.
Razik went up there trying to get an angle on Junie and Legato.
Razik does get an angle and he takes them down!
Off.
Tequila shots! Called by the Duke! Pay me my money!
Excellent job by Tequila Shots getting that victory. First place. Not only they get the victory, they get 17 kills to give them a total of 47 points in that second match. To really, they're hitting on so many cylinders so well right now. Second place, SpaceX with the 7, 9, 11 points. Third place is Mobile Warriors team with 8 kills. Fourth place, Autobots with 0 kills. Fifth place, Tasty for P with 3 kills. Sixth place, Quack Fu with 11 kills. Seventh place, Cosmos Esports with 4 kills. And in 8th place, Ghost Melee Elite with 3 kills. And it looks like Puddles did not get a kill. I don't know if they got a kill in the first match. You have to check the screenshots if you still have them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
See if Puddles had a kill in the first match.
What team is Puddles on?
Unzipped XL.
Unzip Baby Gap.
Unzipped Baby Gap.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Pickford, no, did not have any kills.
So that he went from, let me check my stats, make sure I'm not tucking up my ES. He was at 14. Michael was at 17 starting today. Puddles was at 14, but now with Puddles, with those 2 matches, he is now at 16 games without a kill. Although he did have a kill earlier this season. That was very, very early, and now he's gone 16 matches in a row without a kill. So he is exactly halfway to the record as of right now. With those scoring at home.
All right. Well, I guess we have to do a commercial, right, Pickford?
Yes, sir. Then we'll have the coach. We'll have CDM come in here, and we can talk to him about. I know he's been talking to a lot of the managers. And he's going to really give us an insight on. I know a lot of people bitch like, oh, the lag here, this sucks. And complaints going deaf ears, but CDM really has been working with them, consolidating and finding out what all the problems are, and then trying to come up with a articulated and engineered approach to improve on them. Because it seems like a lot of players can have. It's easy to complain, but it's a little harder when you have to have a solution to back it up, and that's what the CDM was trying to do. So I'll talk to him as soon as we get back from whatever commercial you have to run right now, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is HyperX. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That was HyperX Charge Plate Clutch.
Outstanding. And we are more than happy to welcome in the COO of OUTcast Esports and the man affectionately known as Coach. That is C-Dub. C-Dub, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good this evening. How are y'all?
We're doing great, sir. I know that you have been doing a lot of fact-finding and really trying to reach out to the community that participate in the OUTcast Scrims to find out what the issues are, because as that you're always, when you're never resting on your laurels, You're always trying to improve and get better. So, kind of tell us what you've been doing recently to try to make this scrims even better than they are now.
I've been tricking people into thinking that I'm busy. No. Basically, I've just been talking to everybody and seeing if I can't get a consensus of something that the majority either wants. Like, so basically, I'm asking for complaints, which there seems to be no shortage of for a free season. But gotten a lot of interesting answers. You would think that just based on what we see on the channel that everybody wants split lobbies. I found out that's not really the case so far. It's almost half and half. Some people are saying I probably wouldn't play if y'all had less people in it. That's not the majority, but that opinion does exist out there. Yeah,
wow.
there are definitely people that are saying that if it was less,
they like it. They like it big.
They like the craziness of trying to rotate in the big zone. I would say that's probably a quarter of the people that I've interviewed so far feel like that. One thing I've heard a lot about is it runs too late on the weekdays. That's kind of about 50-50. So we're looking at if there's not a way that we can address that. There's been a little bit of I want Vikendi back, which I also want Vikendi back. So y'all keep calling and telling me that because we'll get that sorted.
I do like that. I do like the fact that it is FPP and TPP, and it is a full trip around the maps. I think that we kind of lose that specialness when we go to Erangel twice. You're not getting that full PUBG feeling like FPP, TPP of every single map you can possibly play.
Right. So that's the one thing I want to let people know. There's a lot of people have contacted me, but there's a lot of people who still haven't contacted me. I want y'all to know, like, I'm looking at it right now. I've got a 7-page list of basically everything that's been said in the interviews. And I'm still adding to it, and everything is going to go down on a sheet, and everybody that's involved in the season will get a chance to see all of it, and it will all be talked about seriously. So by not contacting me, like, you're really just choosing not to have a voice.
Now, do you want that? Do you want the managers or do you want the leaders?
I mean, managers is what I've been asking for. Leaders would be fine. I said managers because it's easier to contact them in the channels that I've been contacting them, and I know that they talk to their players all the time. But yeah, whoever has influence over the teams, basically.
Okay.
It could be either or.
And if they, I'm sure there's some team leader or team manager right now who's hearing this for the first time and has no idea what you're talking about. So if they want to get a hold of you, what do they have to do, and what do you want to talk to them about?
Yeah, my DMs are wide open. If you can find me in the server and click on my name, you can message me. Let me know. I'll set up a time. But basically, we are asking for complaints. What would you like to see done differently, like within reason? Like, don't call and say I want there to be $100,000 prize, because I can't do that by next season, I don't think. But if lag's an issue, like one of the things I've been asking for is rate your lag and tell me generally where you live, like not your address, but East Coast, West Coast, whatever. And we're trying to get the trend together to see if there's a way that we can't solve that issue when you started knowing it, if you see it in other scrims, things like that. One of the biggest things that I'm talking to them about is for all the people who want split lobbies is to make them understand the way that this sponsorship actually works. The way that this sponsorship works is HyperX and Mobile Gaming Corps are buying advertisement. Like, they are straight up just the same way as a company would buy an advertisement on a billboard. They are buying advertisement. But instead of asking for money, we asked for product, which we in turn turned around and gave all back to the season. So the only way that we can ask for more at this point is to make that advertisement more valuable, which basically means more stream views. So anybody out there who thinks it just doesn't matter if you have you don't care to win the prizes or whatever, and so you're not logging in on your second device, or you're not checking in between rounds, like, it actually does matter, because the more valuable that advertisement is, the more we can leverage that to be able to get you more stuff in the next coming season, whether that be splitting the lobbies and having double the prize that way or whatever.
I think that's also a good point too. I know that some of the ideas being thrown around is, say, having a split lobby and maybe starting it anywhere from 6 to 7 p.m., going all the way until midnight, and just having a B level and then go right into the A level, including new different streamers and stuff like that. So obviously, if you can promise them, if you're, say, I'm just going to throw out a number, say you're getting 77 viewers an hour, and you can say, okay, we're going to go from 3.5 hours to 6 hours or 7 hours of 70 viewers per hour. Is that obviously, that would be obviously more valuable than just you're doubling the amount of time that these 70 people are seeing that HyperX product.
Right, but so like obviously, like if we did double lobbies, people want the size of it cut. So if you go down to two 16-team lobbies, that's only 32 teams participating. So you're looking at roughly a 25% increase in total players.
Oh, okay.
Which would be a 25% increase in total eyeballs, supposedly, if the same percentage watch. But we're asking for an 80% increase plus for prizes because now we have either two lobbies or giveaways or whatever. So the math doesn't add up. We need more people to watch so that we can make that happen.
Now, I did my own research, and I went back because, and if you haven't done it, you can go back and watch almost all of season 1 on OUTcast's YouTube channel. One thing that I saw by going through there is, and in that first season, we went everywhere from 20 to 24. I think one time we had 18 teams. And then, so they went from 18 to 24 teams, but almost in every scenario, it got down to between 55 and 60 players going from that 5th to 6th zone where it gets so laggy. So to me, it looked as a case of, it doesn't matter how many teams you start with, it's how many teams you have in that 5th and 6th zone when the lag really starts hitting in bad. And there has to be some way to get those, to have less people in that 5th and 6th zone, whether you have 16 teams or you have 25 teams. That doesn't matter because you have the whole map. It's when everyone gets condensed together. That's when the lag comes in. And if you can't reduce those numbers, then it doesn't matter how many teams you have if you have the same amount of people going into the 5th and 6th zone.
There's only one way that I know to reduce those numbers, and that's to make it to where it's more valuable to kill people than it is to come in the top 5.
That's one thing and so one of my ideas is to adopt the 2020, maybe for season 3, adopt the 2020 PMCO scoring, which goes, and if you don't know what that is, we're currently using the 2019 scoring system, which 30 points for first place, 22 for second, 19 for third, and then to 2020, when they changed it went to 20 points for first place, I think 18, 16, 15, 14, and then but the scores only go down to 16th place. After 16th place, it's 0, but you still get 1 place for kill. So it obviously then puts a 33% premium on kill scores because of the places which are much lower, which then makes you want to go for more kills. But does that mean though they're going to go for more kills early, or are they just going to try to get more kills? That's the thing. I think and I know that one of the scenarios was, which I hate, I think is a terrible idea, is valuing kills earlier in the match more. So say like kills in the first 3 zones are worth 2 points, and then after the 3rd zone they go down to 1, which is a freaking nightmare for anyone trying to keep score, because that means you have to track them live as it happens with people, writing them down, which I don't think anybody wants to do. But that would obviously be a way to increase scoring. Is there any truth to the rumor that because this 2.0 it's 2 times the loot, that the system has to render out twice as many of everything, track twice as much of everything, know where twice as much of everything is, that is
at least we'd be playing at 7 p.m. time. Now that would probably have a poor effect on people on the East Coast, but it could have a sizable difference. We could definitely try going back to 1x loot, but I think we're going to have an equal amount of complaints. But there are some games out there, like Nick was saying, that the more stuff you're actually carrying on you can have an effect. Like if you're stacked all the way of a level 3 bag plumb full, then that's more stuff the server's having to keep track of where it's moving around at.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it definitely could be. Well, I know it does have an effect. I just can't tell you if it's a 1% effect or a 30% effect.
Well, guys, we're getting ready to jump into this 3rd match again. If you haven't done it yet, get up with C-Dub, hit him up at DMs. He wants to talk to you. This is your chance to bitch and moan about everything that's pissed you off about OUTcast Scrims. He's taking his in. He's calculating them. So we go into season 3. We're going to try to address as many as we possibly can. We're trying to make this as the number 1 scrim out there. We take your complaint seriously. When I say we're going to fix what your complaint is, we're going to listen to it and give it its due diligence. So again, C-Dub, thank you very much again for your time. And as we have C-Dub here every Friday for C-Dub's Corner, and we'll have it back next Friday with another update on how the behind the scenes Scrim's action is going.
Now, before C-Dub leaves, C-Dub, I do have a complaint I'd like to mention.
Okay, see y'all later. Oh, what's up, man?
The hell?
What's going on, brother?
No, it's alright. It's okay.
No one cares what your problems.
You could go back into your other corner.
Go back to your cubicle. He does have a nice cubicle though. He has a lot of sports memorabilia back there in his office.
Oh yeah. Is it of when the Bills lost?
We get any scores there, Duke, or we get until that didn't happen?
I had the ticker.
As you stuff your pie hole.
Are you jealous?
Yeah, does you just jam your cock holster full?
Are you jealous there, Pickford?
I am a little bit, yeah. I'll tell you the truth. Depends what it is.
No. We have the results. They're on top of the screen right now.
Okay, tequila shots #1.
Yeah.
All right. So the tequila shots #1, 59. Still close. Villains #2 with 50. Quack Foo third, 39.
Metaphor with
tied
39.
With 39.
Yeah.
And then SpaceX with 38. So wow, very, very, very close. Right, then Cosmo 37. Mobile 35. Then a little bit of drop off to OUTcast Links at 8 with 28. So very, very close into this Sandhawk match. So like I said, this is not. Can SpaceX continue that climb out of the gutter like they did on Wednesday, or will Tequila Shots, Villains, or Quack Fu or Metaphor hold them back? Metaphor, I think, playing some of the best games they've ever played. We don't really talk about them that much, but they're just doing so well, match after match after match.
Is that your team to win it?
No, my team to win it all is SpaceX, but I'm very like surprised that we have to have those guys on the Metaphor team. And what are they doing? Because if you look at their stats and their wins, they're not really doing anything, incredible. I don't know what they only, like I said, they only have 11 kills in 2 matches, yet they're still in 4th place. So it's all placement.
BBC is taking a nice little dip right now.
Is he?
The BBC
Nothing wrong with that.
is very, very wet.
No, everyone loves a wet BBC. Sort of like the church. I'm a big Bible Boys Club. Bible Boys Church.
The Bible Boys Church, yeah. Pickford.
Yes, sir.
Do I talk to you?
About?
Because once upon a time I tried to join the Bible Boys Church and they threw me in hell.
Well, yes. Well, when you join a church, your goal shouldn't be to insult them. The first thing that comes out of your mouth. The second, when everyone says, we're having a prayer, and everyone says amen, and you yell, a woman. So, and then, of course, you were also sent to purgatory, to the hell section.
Listen, I'm just trying to be all-inclusive here.
I get that, but you literally had to wait till I got into leadership so that I could go and rescue you from purgatory, which I will be doing sooner than later, just to rescue you from they put you in prison 15 seconds after you got there.
Well, I make sure to put moles everywhere I go, and have you in heaven is the ultimate thing that I've ever done.
You know who else is a member is Brownie. His name is he's using his Christian name, which is Ollie Oxenfree.
Oh, is he Ollie Oxenfree?
That's right, Ollie Oxenfree. So he's also a member of the congregation. People ask me when it's on.
How's he doing in the congregation? He's just
a normal guy just doing his thing. And people ask me what time are our services. I have no idea. I have no idea when it goes live. He doesn't tell anybody when he goes live. He just it could be anywhere, literally from 2 p.m. in the afternoon to 5 in the morning. That's at any time in between. Whenever he just goes on, when he goes on.
Hey, you can't help when the good Lord speaks.
That's right. That's Pastor Dave.
Pastor Dave? Is that short for David?
Yep. And his wife Linder.
Linder?
Yeah, so I said no, not Linder. Linder.
Sounds like a masculine name for Linda.
No, that's what I just said. That's what I said. Linder.
No, you just said
I'm
Linder.
saying that. We're saying the same word.
No.
I'm not saying Linder. I'm saying Linder.
No, you're saying... Yeah, you're saying Linder.
No, I'm not saying Linder. I'm saying Linder.
Yeah, you just said Linder.
I'm saying two different things right there.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm saying what? You're saying Linder. I'm saying Linder.
No, yeah, you're saying what I'm saying, and I'm saying what you're saying.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not listening. Your ears.
I am listening.
You might need to get that. Do you have your HyperX headphones on? Because obviously what you're listening to is not very clear.
No, I don't have the HyperX headphones in.
Well, there you put them on, because then you'd hear how crisp and clear they are, and you would hear the difference between Linder and Linder.
Is that where I need to put my money to? Is getting some HyperX headphones?
You need to do something, because they are the #1 premium headphones on the market. And no matter what your price point is, whether it's hundreds of dollars or tens of dollars, you can get what you need at a high quality. And you know that if you buy HyperX, you're getting exactly what you need.
Well, Pickford, I'm a little bit old-fashioned. I like to make trades of goods. Can I do that?
You like the barter system?
Yes.
I'm sure somewhere you can. You can like take your banana, and you
My banana hammock?
wool and take it down to the local public market and swap. But anyone knows anything about economics knows that the barter system is incredibly non-specific, and that you need some sort of secondary mechanism for business to work, aka cash or gold or jewels or coins.
I don't have, I don't think I want to give up my banana hammock for the headphones. They're very rare. They're made. They have wool in them.
Well, maybe
Keeps all the juices in there. I like a good chafe from time to time.
They can be, but maybe they can throw in a couple things, maybe some headphones and some other stuff. What the heck is? What about? Hey, hold on, I just got a message. Hold on, let me read this.
The hell's Samson doing? Samson's bleeding out over here on top of the mountain. Bork's trying to get to Samson, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Here's the footsteps, and Samson bleeds out. Bork a little too short on getting over there. And now T for P, who are currently outside the top 10 in this today's scrims. Gonna have to go at it without Samson, their best player.
These mother.
What happened, Pickford?
So you know how we were talking about lag and how lag affects everybody, right? Lag affects everybody. So listen to this. Listen to this message that just came across the wire.
Oh no!
There is some call for a vote about redoing the first round. I will not call that vote without both of you being completely on board, because you all are all the talent. Personally, I feel that everyone had to deal with the same problem, so it was fair, which I agree with. Everyone knows that the lag spike is coming in the pit zone, and the smart teams ducked and covered until it passed. The vote will come out as all the teams that finish outside of the top 10 will want to read. Of course, all the kill streaks and all that stuff that happened during the first round will get gone, I imagine. I mean, whatever people vote for is whatever. I mean, I guess we have to redo it. So we want to do a 5th round, so I guess that's what we can, we'll be until 4 in the freaking morning. Excuse me.
Wait. So we're gonna have to do a 5th match?
I just read you exactly what I just got. That's all I have right there. That's all the information I have. But the thing is that it's everyone's hitting the same lag. It's not like one team gets hit with a lag and all the other teams have no problem at all. So why is it? And one thing, usually when a random, if you know statistics, if there is a random outlier, a random event that affects the outcome of a algorithm, that it should skew the finish. Yet we're seeing the same teams finish in the top match after match after match. How come the lag doesn't affect them as much as it affects everybody else? Why are we seeing SpaceX, Thirst for Points, Killer Shots, Forsaken, and Just for Fun always in those, like, consistently in those last circles, making it past this lag, while other teams cannot? Do they have some sort of special cell phones that don't have lag? Like, everyone who finished outside the top 10 is going to vote for a new one. Everyone who voted came within the top 10 is going to vote no. But there's more teams outside the top 10 than there is within, so they'll probably want to play it again. I would know. You know what we should do? We should just start this. You know what? You know what we should do? How about this? We'll vote yes and just not stream it.
I tell you, you know what? I think that's a great idea. I tell you what, everybody, you can do it. We won't have the results tonight. Actually, we'll have the official results on the first 4 matches because that's what counts. I think we should play a 5th match and tell them it counts, but it really doesn't. And not
well, it's even better.
The hell? Are you kidding me right now?
What happened?
I thought we got rid of this little punk.
Alien?
Yeah!
What was he in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
I'm sure he's just spreading nothing but positive vibes. I wonder if Alien is going to join the BBC Bible Boys Church.
Well, we know he goes straight to hell.
Oh, yes. Oh, God, they set him there faster than set you. And you set the land speed record, but he might actually beat it.
I can't believe this guy's in this chat. Somebody get him out of here. Get him out of here! Skinny armed guy is lucky he has such a great color commentator by his side. I don't know who you're talking about. You must be talking about Nicky. He does it on Wednesdays.
He said that you have a great color commentator?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I got another compliment. I got 2 insults. I got 2 complaints on my own Discord, my own Misfire Discord, so that can put up to 5 complaints. I got 2 positives too. One, where is it? I'm not gonna say who wrote it, but I will.
Now SpaceX in a bit of a battle here with the JV Forsaken Gaming team. Giuliani, Drago, looks like Junior lag goes to rotating around where Delta's at, take him out pretty quickly here. U-turn throws some shots over at Drago, unable to hit him as he starts getting hit by Giuliani. Payne throwing shots at Drago, almost able to take him down. U-turn's gonna have to heal up here if he's not careful. Junie, a little low on health. Grenade thrown at Payne, able to do a little bit of damage to him, but not enough. Enough, though, to get Payne to retreat back over to where Zero's at. Zero's telling him, don't come over to me. And now, just for fun, starting to push up here on Forsaken Gaming JV. Now, Lion getting tagged here by Zero, just for fun. He's got 2 of their players on their hands and knees. U-turn rotates around, gets the beat down on Light. I wonder if it was bad lag for just for fun there too.
I do not know. I do not know at all, sir. But this season is closing down. As I said before, we got a positive commentary, Duke. I'll read it real quick for you. It says, Pickford. Thought I should tell you this, but I showed my mom the interview, and for the first time, she's proud of me for playing video games. She thought it was something highly professional, which is how a color commentator should make it feel. So no matter how many haters you get, you have one big fan right here. Looking forward to the stream. Thank you.
Who sent that message?
I'm not gonna. I did not get permission to give out their name, so I won't. But it did come from one of the best players in this scrim, and so I do appreciate those kind words. And that's just a sample.
I don't remember sending
like I said,
that.
it's 57 positives to 5 negatives.
I don't remember sending that.
Well, because you didn't send it.
Maybe I was high on ayahuasca.
Maybe you said all the other 57 ones. Is what you're saying?
Huh? Okay.
You sent the other 56 compliments I've gotten.
I might have sent the other 56.
Geez. So I'm really 1 positive and 5 negatives.
No, those are a lot of positives. That's big coming from me. I don't give out compliments, Pickford.
No, I can tell you who told me I sucked too. I will tell you who told me I sucked, but not who told you that I'm good.
Was one of them Pee-Pee?
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't matter. He sucks at the game, so what does he know?
PP was one. He said we both sucked.
Again, like I care what he has to say. Have you seen his profile picture? Official word coming in from the Duke. Ladies and gentlemen, we will not be replaying that first round. So, whatever results
Thank
you
God.
Yep.
It's a great idea.
It is a great idea, isn't it? You're welcome, America.
America.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Dodger killed somebody.
Puddles just went down.
Yeah, is that another match without
about to
kill?
find out.
Not like this, Puddles.
Oh, no. Puddles got a kill. Damn it.
What? Puddles got a kill?
Puddles got a kill.
Great job, Puddles.
Yeah, great job. Damn it! Wait, so does that mean Blade is in?
It could be. Was Blade next? Was Blade? I think he was down. He was down with like 7 though. Like he was way down.
Yeah, but now I believe he's at 9.
It could be 9. It could be at 9. Yes, it could be. Let me see. I don't know if he got a kill in the first 2 matches. I don't think so because he got knocked out so early. And they're currently they're out. They're not having a great scrim tonight, and he did not. He did not get a kill tonight either in the series match, so he'd be up to like 10 probably. Before I forget, let me make sure to notify Bliss to combine the scores of.
Looks like this unzipped team here is keeping Bork. And T for P at bay. Dodger almost going down here. Has to use a first aid. Little run down the hill here. Rather walking. Gonna rotate around. Lil, the only member left, I believe, of the great state of New Hampshire. Yes. Let's go to Glitchy here of...
Hold on. I just got another
compliment.
Hold on. I'll read it for you in 1 second. As soon as I send this to Bliss, so he knows. So because these people like to have 7 different accounts and change their name every 5 seconds, like they're being slick, and then they piss and complain when their scores aren't right. Well, you know what? How about you don't change your name so we don't have to keep trying to figure out who's who.
Yeah, that's not my job. It's not any of our jobs! Tequila Shots, who are sitting in first place right now, currently have 2 of their members down thanks to 10 HP rotating around them. If they're not careful, Unzipped XL might get in on the action. Also, looks like Metaphor Bravo down to just 1 member. He's very close to Gold. Gold taking him down. Forsaken Gaming trying to get back into these These scrims, though they are very, very close to the bottom of the standings so far for tonight.
You are correct.
Now we have a battle with Unzipped XL and Tequila Shots. Tequila Shots make mincemeat of their assholes there.
Well, look at this. Again, the same teams we're seeing match in, match out. Top strikers, T for P, Tequila Strikers, Tequila Shots, Forsaken, and SpaceX. It's so coincidence we see the same teams match after match after match in this final circle.
Gold with that AWM shot there on Trudy takes him down, and that's going to do it for Tequila Shots.
Told you, we told you Gold was deadly as heck with that thing.
He is proving himself with that magnificent weapon of his. And look at this, Forsaken Gaming able to get into the top 3 here, and look who is on their team, not able to participate alongside with them. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're correct. That is PP. PP showcasing his incredible talents here while sitting on his ass in the lobby.
Not contributing anything.
Trick now finished. Gold going to use that AWM to throw some shots over at Dodger. Again, remember, this T4P team lost Samson early on. Don't exactly know how Samson went down, but bled out. Bork not fast enough to get over to her and get a pickup. Zone closes in. Is that going to be enough space for Gold? It is.
It is. If you can get that like up closer to that building, but I think he's right in zone right now. So if I was him, I would just kind of relax, and I would keep track of the kill feed. And once you see one of those teams get knocked, just push. And if one of them are more knocked,
Bork taken down by Junie. Lagotu's going to try to throw some shots at Zeno, but Zeno was already ready. Zeno keeping SpaceX at bay. Dodger gets over to Bork. Puts his hand on his backpack, tells him it's going to be okay. Dodger rotates around, does get tagged. Just a tiny little bit there. Junie trying to push up on these guys. Zeno looks over to the left, takes down Junie. Very important for SpaceX. Dodger now going down. And now Lagotu gets taken down here by Gold with that AWM. And then Zeno able to get the finish on SpaceX. It's a 3v1.
Wow. I think Gold just getting 2 more
Gold getting a finish on Dodger, taking down Bork. Zeno, Gold gonna do it here. 1v1 battle. And Gold gets the finish. Forsaken Gaming with the win thanks to Gold and his 7 kills.
I told you this guy was for real, and he's back, and he just showed everybody what he can bring. Just don't play that perfectly, not just waiting for the finish, but being aggressive, trying to get some kills, using grenades, kills early, trying to get some, whipping them up, and then hit one side, then hit the other, then hit the other side, hit the other, going back and forth, taking them out, getting that first place victory. And that comment we just got, Duke, was from a player named Elusive from Misfire Areas. It says, Pickford, I think you're doing an amazing job, and I truly think Duke is very special. And by very special, I mean he's very special at eating glue. But we love him too.
Special at eating glue?
Yes. That's what the message said. So I think that as a compliment. Forsaken Gaming coming in first place with 11 kills. Second place, Tasty for P in second place with 7 kills. Third place, SpaceX with a total of 8 kills. Fourth place, Top Strikers with 11 kills. Fifth place, Tequila Shots with 6 kills. Sixth place, 10 HP, again playing another good match with 3 kills. Aurora, one of Duke's favorite teams, in 7th place with 1 kill. And in 8th place, Unzipped XL with Puddles, Kana, and Brent Spaisley. End user with 5 kills. A big killer in that match right there was, it looks like, Gold with 7 kills total. As we go into the 4th match, let's see if she's let's see if our girlfriend is awake or if she's sleeping or running the streets like the hooligan that she is. That's Chibi Toto.
How am I a hooligan?
I think that was a little sneak peek that Miss Chibi is here. So as soon as we finish this commercial, we'll be back with the lovely and talented Chibi Toto.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is HyperX Scrim Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back after that wonderful commercial about HyperX earbuds. I don't have any, but I hear they're wonderful.
Speaking of things that are wonderful, we are here once again every Friday for everyone's favorite voice, favorite streamer, and favorite all-around person to play with. That's Chibi Toto. Chibs, how are you doing? Well, and thanks for giving us some of your time.
Of course. Don't mind me if I sound a little weird. I did get sick this week, so I'm under the weather a little bit.
Oh no, you're not getting that crazy little thing that's been going around for the past year.
No, our power was out for about 3 days, and with the
Texas?
cold weather, I got a little cold.
Texas?
Nope, Oregon.
Well, Chibs, you could have gone across country and stayed with me. I would have put you in my closet. As you're 3 feet tall, you would have fit perfectly inside my closet.
Oh man, I get a closet. Nice.
A whole closet to yourself, just
a
like
whole
Harry Potter.
closet. Imagine.
So we were talking about Michael from GME being on the potato list, also with Puddles from Unzipped, both of them getting off of the potato list. You were yourself on the potato list on Wednesday. How did it feel to finally get yourself off that list? Was that a pressure off your shoulders, or
Wait,
did you even
how did I even get off the list?
I thought you. Well, I was told you got a kill.
Did I? I know I knocked someone, and I know I knocked them like twice, but I don't think I killed them. I think I'm still on that list.
I don't know,
think
because
so.
I just looked at it, and you are not on the list. You are off the list. So
Interesting.
I don't think you're on the list.
you were off that list. So I know that you were on that list, and now you're off. So how did it feel? How does it feel to be on the potato, the Spuds McKenzie Spud Muffins?
I actually like the name Spud Muffin, so that was kind of sad that I lost that.
Well, I'm sure if you get out there and play some more games, knowing your talent, you'll be right back up on that list sooner than later.
Thanks, Pickford.
Now, obviously, you're like, I love this girl. I want to know more about her. What you do? She streams a lot. And you're not following her? Well, then you're dumb. So go over to twitch.tv/Shibitoto, which is ChibitoTO, and hit the follow button, and you can follow her. She's talking about people that stream in all different weird hours. She's the queen of it. She'll stream one day in the middle of the day, and then the next day she'll stream in the middle of the night. And I mean all night. You'll go to bed with her playing, you wake up, she'll still be playing. And she plays with friends and stuff like that. So my next question is, the Miss Chibs, how's it going with OUTcast Bravo? How's that that merger / synergistic process going so far?
It's going amazingly. I think I've been able to support OUTcast in a few different areas, and they've been able to help us out in some of our comp structures and just giving us advice on that side. It's really nice to see how the boys play. I do encourage any females out there that want to join OUTcast to come over, because we want more of that in our clan. I mean, it's just, I think that me coming up to the table with a bunch of guys, I'm putting a different perspective into their view. We're trying to do a lot of things for the stream to get everybody more active in stream. So there's a lot of like working hand in hand. We did do a collab for a hoodie / t-shirt for Outcast and Chibi.
That was awesome.
And I encourage everybody that wants one to get one. I mean, guys, it supports a good cause. It supports these games. It supports your community. So I definitely encourage stuff like that. So far, I'm having a great time learning from them and seeing how they've grown this and what they're wanting to do is amazing to me.
Well, I think you made a very good point that bringing a female perspective into their leadership, I think, was something that Outcast needed. They had, as you know, without getting too much into details, there was some kind of issues, maybe with not being as sensitive to marginalized and minority people with recent issues. And I think that by bringing in a strong female of color, that it is very important. That is very important, and that you're a very level-headed and one of the smartest young ladies I know. So I think it's a great idea. Not only just because you're smart, but also all the other intangibles you bring to the table.
Thank you.
So,
but
also,
it's not just me either. Like, I know I brought in Bunny as leadership. I brought in Goose, which she's an amazing person, great head on her shoulders, and Mercy as another female leader into our advisors group. So like we're trying to be more present to be able to, like I said, give a different perspective. And you're right, like we want to be another voice of reason, and I think that's
and I think that you obviously not getting too much into your perspective, but your background and who you are, I think you can speak for a lot of different groups that maybe that don't have a voice in gaming. I think that you're very, like I said, you're very smart, you're very articulate, and you have a lot of common sense, which sometimes is missing. So when someone talks to you, obviously you're not quote unquote just going to be like a super like you're not like a snowflake or anything like that. You're educated and you got some real world knowledge. And one of my favorite people in this game, period. So with that said, on a negative, why did you think it was a good idea to bring that bag of trash Farfar with you to Outcast?
You know, as much as you hate on the boy, he is a great kid. He has his edges, I won't lie. We're still working on him, but I think that it's important not to give up on people. And if there's something that they're struggling, mold them into what you need them to be. And he still has those flare-ups, but he's doing way better than before. So I always like supporting the people that support me. And even though, like I said, he has his edges, he's very loyal. He's always trying to be involved, and energy like that is good. You just gotta work with the bad, and that's what I've always been about, is working with people. And I feel like in a world that everybody picks on everything and just sees the negative, you got to pull out the good things of everybody. And like I said, his loyalty, his support, those are good things that we just need to work on.
And I hope somebody clips all these times I bring up Farfar's name. I hope somebody clips it and says what I'm saying. Because Farfar is a young German male who is a furry. If you know what that is, he dresses up as cartoon characters and goes to conventions. He is a furry, even if he denies it. So I know that one thing that you're focusing, one of the reasons for this merger, this collaboration with Outcast, was to have more time to spend on streaming and on that process. So how is that going to go, and what is the schedule the next few days for the stream?
So right now I'm going through a few things at home, and like I said, I am sick, and with the power being out for 3 days, I have a lot of work to catch up in the office. So I'm thinking that I might be very slow in the next few days, but soon I'll be back to my, get off work, game for like 8 hours plus, get off game, take a nap, maybe game another 3 hours before work.
Spend 2 hours deciding what to eat.
Yes, while we're streaming and you
While
guys
we're
are helping me. Yes.
Well, we're getting ready to jump in air go. I cannot wait. Hanging out in Chip's stream is one of my favorite things to do. It's very
Thank you,
inclusive.
Pickford.
It's very fun, and she has some of the best chibi points you can cash in. Make sure to cash in for 10,000, and then you can kick Farfer out of the squad. That's what I do with all my points. I've spent all my points, tens of thousands, kicking one person out of the game. So as we sign out again, Chips, I will talk to you next Friday. We'll have another update on everything that is Chips. But again, if you haven't followed it yet, you're a dummy. It's twitch.tv/ChibbyToto. Head over there and hit that follow. Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
So there we go, Duke. Another group of interviews done. Well, not terrible, I guess.
In the meantime, we do have some new score updates. Tequila Shots in first with 79
There
points.
you go.
SpaceX in second with 65 points. Villains in third with 54 points. Men of 4, 1 point behind them in fourth. In fifth place, tied with Men of 4, 53 points, though Men of 4 had more kills. To round out the top 5.
I really want to see Tequila Shots hold off SpaceX and somebody slow this team down. I'm sick and tired of them getting all first places. And I tell you what, that's an extra 8 points every time you get first instead of second. So the Tequila Shots if Tequila Shots could take that first place, they could obviously move up. And also with Villains, Men of 4, Thirst for Points, Flint Gaming, all doing very, very, very well. So but it's still very, very close. We'll see what happens. And if any one of these teams that we haven't talked about gets a first place finish, it could really. What the heck just happened? It's like, okay, never mind. A lot of if one of these teams that didn't do well gets a first place finish, 30 points plus 5 or 6 points for a kill, they could really rocket themselves up these points, even though it is the fourth match.
Looks like SpaceX already getting involved here, taking down Mafia of top strikers. Looks like they're going to be able to get that kill here. Junie finishing him off. Got the wind in my ears, Pickford.
Yeah, switch to a different player.
Now, Forsaken Gaming very close to Misfire Zeus here in Yasnaya. Trick throwing a grenade over there at Fish, but unable to hit him. And now looks like he's going to back off and go to the rest of his team. No. Blade, though, is bleeding out here right next to Trick. So obviously Trick's waiting to see if anybody's going to come try to rescue his buddy. Blade obviously has not had a lot of kills. It's been a talking point, and it looks like he's gonna go to 4 straight games in tonight's matches to take him to 11 straight matches without a kill so far. He certainly can't be happy with that one.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you what, this whole Zeus team has not been having the best match tonight. They're currently in 24th, 23rd out of 24 teams, and they just lost. So the gold just did get knocked.
Gold getting knocked here by Cal. Cal gonna throw a Molotov and a grenade. Make that 2 grenades. Make that 3 grenades. Not gonna do it because he's... Oh! But a grenade is thrown at him! By PP of all people! And destroys him, and now he's bleeding out.
Now Godzilla's gonna rush over there, I think, try to get the Fish. He needs to because no one's there. So he doesn't have to worry, but he'll be able to pick up Fish, but I don't think that he'll be able to pick up... it looks like Cal's going to be done for.
Cal, absolutely destroyed by that grenade. as they continue to toss grenades. Trick gonna throw a grenade up there on top of where Cal's at. Does not hit him. Now he's gonna run up. Another grenade thrown at him by one of his own teammates. Doesn't look like they're gonna push up on Cal. Godzilla looking over in that direction. The lizard looks like he's gonna take the truck and get the hell out of there, though.
I just want to see which one of these teams, the top 5, is gonna, shit the bed, really have a bad match in this last match, and cause themselves opportunity. All the teams that are in the top 5 are teams that are pretty much in the top. There's no outlying team currently in the top 5, so we're gonna have to see who is gonna be the odd man out and get knocked down the ladder, if anyone at all.
Pickford, I'm looking at Ghost Melee Elite right here, and it looks like Michelle wants to start up a whole new potato streak.
Oh, got killed. Well, I mean, they dropped in. Everyone kind of knows that TC for P their spot is Severny. They chose to drop there, so and under they dropped there, they're like quite spread out, on both sides of the road. So, which is not a good idea. In my personal opinion.
Yeah, I understand.
You probably stay a little closer.
That there are teams that go to certain areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I was in this game, I'd go to each and every one of those places to make a statement.
Oh, so like every match, you go to where they go and whip them out of that place?
Yeah,
and then the next match,
I'd run them the hell out of there. I'd run them the hell out of there.
So like each match would be a different time. You'd run somebody. You go to Yasnaya, run out, then go over to here to run out T for P.
Yeah, I'd go in Severny, like I would take them down, I'd plant my flag, and I'd say, I don't want to see you back here again.
Every time you come here, I'm going to kill you.
That's right.
Oh, I like that. Godzilla does knock Peep down.
Oh, what a surprise.
Fight me face to face, don't fight me behind, bitches.
Onesie, twosie, going back and forth.
Wait, PP went down, you said?
PP went down. But, though, I mean, they were down. Godzilla was, I think, was the last one up. And he did knock Pete, but they're able to. So I mean, this Zeus team did not have the match they wanted with not that good of a finish. They're probably going to fall out of the place team.
Which match?
12. I know exactly. They're going to fall out 12th place. They pretty much didn't break the top 20 in all 4 matches tonight. So maybe they need to look at that as Nia drop and some other factors to see if they can have a little bit different results in upcoming matches.
I tell you what, if they want, I'll join their team for next Friday.
That would be great. Okay, I'm sure they'd love that.
I'll show them how it's done.
Because usually we
I'll
just see you.
I'll go get my claw socks.
Usually when we see you play, you usually just play an alien team.
Yeah, it's charity.
When we see DukeCummings coming here.
Yeah, it's for charity. What can I say? I do everything I can for the little people.
And we are little. Well, relatively. I mean, literally, we're all larger than you, but figuratively, we're small.
Hey! I got a big bark and I got a big bite, so I wouldn't mess with me.
You're right. I mean, there are people that are shorter than you. They're usually in the circus, though, or stuff like that.
Hey! The hell are you?
What?
The hell are you talking about?
What? I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that you're figuratively, you're a big guy. Your charisma is big.
No.
But physically, you're like.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
I'm just.
Are you trying to tamper with my reputation here?
Why what did I say that was mean? I said your charisma and your personality is bigger than life.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
It's not.
Nobody cares about my charisma. All right.
Nobody
cares about my charisma. No, I don't. No, nobody cares about my charisma. They care about the killing and the blood spilling, the packing and attacking.
Your thumbs are very
The
powerful.
humping and the pumping.
your claws, but it's no coincidence that you also can model as a prepubescent 12-year-old girl.
No, that's not true. No.
No?
Pre-rubescent? No.
Prepubescent, before a girl goes through puberty.
No, I'm very hairy. I'm a very hairy man, and I'm very proud of my hair.
On top of your head.
Very, very proud.
I'm just saying that if you did decide to transition, you'd do very well for yourself.
I got pecs like Rocky from Rocky 3.
You have pecs like Rocky from Rocky 6.
No. What? Are you kidding me? Not that old.
I didn't say you were that old. They just said you have pecs like Rocky from Rocky 6.
That's not true. Pickford, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying that as you enjoy the fruits of your labor and Hacienda del Duke, that maybe you're not as hungry as you once were.
Okay, you keep talking, I'm gonna make you labor on my fruits.
That's why I still have to work hard. That's why I'm still hungry, because I still have to work hard every day. Someone gets to live in the lap of luxury. If you have Fiji water coming out of your,
I have a wonderful lap.
Fiji water.
I have a wonderful lap.
Yes. It's like
very thick, very meaty, very beefy lap that many people love to sit on.
It's like in boxing. You see a boxer when they're on their way up, they're super hungry.
I'm like Santa Claus for all year long.
All year long?
Yeah, all year long.
That's
they call me the Santa Claus of all seasons.
Of all seasons. I thought okay. I thought you called you Crumpus. I don't even know what that is. They called you the Crumpus of holidays?
No, that's Allie. He's a terrible person.
Terrible person?
Terrible person, terrible player. Worst player in all of esports.
Oh, that's known. That is known. Except for his addiction to candy. That's the only thing that he's known for, besides being a terrible person.
Candy?
Candy. He's addicted to candy, sugary candy. He loves it. He's always eating it.
Is that why his doo-doo floats in the toilet?
Yes. You know who I really do miss very badly?
Oh.
Warbaker.
Ah, Warbaker.
I miss her very, very much. That's not a joke. That's like legit.
She's
no cap.
She is fantastic in Warzone.
Is she?
No, not Warzone. What is it? War mode.
I can imagine her in Warzone.
She's fantastic in Warzone as well. I haven't seen her play it, but I know it.
I don't think that would stress her out at all. Warzone, no. But yeah, she's one of the best players of War I've ever seen, and just one of the nicest yet meanest young ladies I've ever met. Someone could be as nice as she is and as mean as she is at the same time. And she constantly would insult us with her various snacks. She never shared her snacks either, which was always frustrating.
No, it was always frustrating. We never had snacks at the Duke Hacienda.
She had tons of snacks. I don't know where she got them for, but she didn't share them.
Yeah, she never shared them.
In my dreams, she's working at that movie theater. That's what I hope, at least. The movie theater hired her, and then she's working there. But I digress. If you ever hear it, I miss you, Warbaker.
We all miss you, Warbaker.
And now we go in there. Biscuit stayed alive. Well, Biscuit stayed alive. Good for him. Biscuit and Elusive stayed alive, trying to score some extra points at the end of this match. This is, even if you're not going to win this scrim, you can score, get yourself a top 10 finish, get yourself a little bit better. Teams like Autobots, currently in 14th place. Get yourself a nice top 5 finish, you get yourself top 10. 10 HP, Ghostman Elite, Outcast Alpha, 4 Obadiah, Ares, just for fun. Wow. A team that was that is currently in 5th place overall tonight is in 18th place going into this last match. That'd be only one placing point. That's obviously going to have an incredibly negative effect on the overall scores. going into Monday. So a lot of teams had to do some work before this tonight's over if they want to keep their top 10 finish. I think right now every team is just trying to stay top 10. These scrims are a lot tougher than they were last year, where people are trying to break into that top 5. I think right now people are just happy based on the gameplay to get in that top 10, as we've already had before tonight started 34 teams play so far.
Pickford,
so top 10.
Am I seeing this right on villains? Is that Candle?
Hold on, let me see.
Is that the same Candle from all the other?
Yes. Candle decided to that. I think that sometimes there are certain players they hear. You can't even spell villains. You can't even get the villain right. That sometimes players they get infatuated with a team. Or with what they think a team is, and they come to find out that they're going to play one match every 7 weeks, instead of playing every day with another team. But that's up to him. That's what people do. Some people like to go and they like to take what's called chase the name, and I would say it's good luck for him and good luck for the villains team.
Chasing Amy it doesn't have Batman in it.
Yeah, yes it does. And Fat Man, Batman and Fat Man.
Probably the best Batman movie of all time.
And Blunt Man.
Frankie gonna push up on user here of this unzipped team and again making easy work of them. That's gonna do it. Wait, is that unzipped? I can never keep up.
Yes. Now Metaphor and Forsaken Gaming are going into added too. Over at in school.
Jonica and Trick.
It looks like they finished up Metaphor Bravo. Finished them off.
Trick, their top player, taken down, and the player that they normally would have go pick up Trick also down. Jonica, but as you said, Pickford, they were able to get the finish there on Metaphor, and that's going to do it. Forsaken Gaming trying to keep up with the rest of these teams, such as SpaceX, Tequila Shots, T for P, and some other team I don't remember.
You talking about the top 5?
Yeah.
Tequila Shots, SpaceX, Villains, Metaphor, and Tasty for P.
Metaphor. Where's Metaphor at? How are they doing? Oh, they're not here anymore. Oh, no, they are here. Let's go take a look at them. Oh, Pickford, I have just been informed here that Chibi is now in the lead for a Spud Muffin.
Oh, she was? She didn't get a kill.
She did not get a kill for some reason. Her name was overlooked.
Oh, is this some sort of conspiracy between the leadership of BDE and OUTcast to protect those that don't deserve it? Is that what's happening?
Probably.
So
it wouldn't surprise me.
Where would Chips be?
It's like we're working for the mob here, Pickford.
It might be. It is, and they have their leader is a giant Shrek monster named Brownie.
Zed? Oh, Brownie.
Well, dude, Brownie looks like Zed's little brother.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, same height. So where is Chibi at then right now? Did they tell you that?
No.
So we can look that up.
No.
Let me check.
Chibi had 12 coming into today.
Well, I don't think she played tonight though.
Alright, well she still had 12. I don't think anybody else is caught up. Blade is right there behind her though.
That's awesome.
Look at this, Pickford. Everybody outside of the zone now having to rotate in, coming from the west side. Everybody.
Everyone. Look at that. That is like a straight line of people just coming from the west over. But a lot of the teams are already in, so I don't know if I might not rushing into pretty much just timing the countdown. I think it's better to stay in the countdown and see where it goes.
It looks like T for P is in very much a whole lot of danger right here. Quackfu able to get 2 knocks, coming in the same 12. Compound. And And that's gonna do it. T for P out at 16th place by
Wow.
Quack Fu.
And this was a team before we started that was in. Let me try to get this right. They were not even. They were in fifth place. So obviously that's gonna knock them out of fifth place. And a team that is currently overall in second place. So will it cost them second place too? They were in second place by 11 points. Will they fall far enough for someone to take them over? We'll have to wait till not only the scores come out, but once they're updated on the OUTcastEsports.com website. Go there as soon as they're updated, and they should update pretty fast because they've already updated the 3 rounds on. So it all updates all automatically, so it should be able to update it pretty much as soon as you find out. The website will be updated, and you'll be able to see what the overall scores are.
SpaceX and Just for Fun getting into a little bit of a battle here. SpaceX all spread out, and Jerry decides to take his chance and try to drive into the facility that Junie and Giuliani are sitting in. Jerry able to get behind the trunk of the car now. It's probably not going to do much good for him. As the rest of the fun tries to push up on Giuliani. Giuliani decides to jump down and go after Light. And Hacks here. Junie going to follow in here.
Jerry's getting picked up by that.
Keeping them at bay. Junie gets knocked outside. Now Giuliani does as well. A molly thrown at Giuliani is what got Giuliani. It's just for fun. Able to survive. Drago, the only one that's left standing on this SpaceX team. SpaceX trying to climb back in it.
Why did he stay so far out? Why did he not go in there? And it's if you don't have all your players, especially on a just for fun team. This is still just for fun wanted or needed. Currently in 18th place, taking out 3/4 of the team that is currently in second place. So if the SpaceX gets knocked out in 15th place, that'd be a huge. It's only 2 placement points. That's really going to affect them in the second place that they are at with 65 points right now.
Drago trying to get a beat on how many people are over there. I think he's lost count already.
He knows it's more than one.
Can he count that high?
Well, I hope so. I think so. He seems because he does have. I think he counted to at least 58, which is how many kills he has so far this season. Currently in second place.
We're on OUTcast Bravo. No Chibi, so Chibi's Spud Muffin.
Is it 12?
It's not going to extend any further. Very
Why
sad.
is it? Why can't it? Why is it not extend any further?
Because she hasn't played.
Well, yeah. Is it consecutive games or consecutive games played?
Consecutive games played.
Yeah. Well, if she goes back and plays some more, then it would continue, wouldn't it?
Huh?
If she goes back and plays more games, then wouldn't it continue extending? It's consecutive games that she's played.
Yeah,
She hasn't played, so it's
she hasn't played
at 12 though.
She's still at 12. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, good.
It can't extend anymore.
We want Chibi.
We want Chibi. We representing OUTcast very, very well.
Yes.
Let's go to our first place team, Pickford. Tequila Shots.
Otherwise known as the players that Alpha kicked off or got rid of because they weren't good enough.
Yeah.
Currently the number one.
Ironic, they're the outcasts of the outcasts.
Yeah, the outcasts of the outcasts, and they're currently in third place overall and first place in Scrim tonight.
And the Cosmonauts over there. So
communists.
spread out. Why are they so spread out? Notorious and Madara?
Madeira, former was Oracle, but Madeira also formerly of D3. This is a team. This Cosmos team was Oracle. They were when D3 kind of consolidated their team. They all these guys, Notorious, Madeira, they all were kind of kicked off the team, like as in considered not up to the standard of D3, the embassy. So they became Oracle. Then Oracle was just absorbed by Cosmos Gaming, and so that's what they're playing for Cosmos Gaming right now.
Now we have 13 teams remaining. Men of 4 is still a team of 4.
That's outstanding for them.
Moving over to the zone where just for
and
fun
Mobile
is at.
Warriors just got knocked out too, so down to 12 teams.
Not entirely sure. Freakish knows that there's another team lurking just over the hill, which is just for fun. Drago bleeding out to the zone here. It's like Drago's just gonna hang out in the zone. It's a zone.
That's I think that's such a bad idea. Such a terrible, terrible idea to just die in the zone like that. I think you should. I don't care if you're gonna get killed and give them a point. You should go in there. He does have 5 bandies and 2 facilities, but we're now talking about the 5th zone, and I just don't like the idea of just giving your life away, especially Drago. He's such a good player that his death is just so. Oh, and there goes Candle dying to the zone too. So speaking of great players, Candle dies in the rotation in, and now is going to die with 0 kills.
And now we're on board with PP here. Their team getting into a battle with Quack Fu just for fun. Also throwing shots into that area. And now Forsaken Gaming down to just 2 players, which is PP and Gold. PP's got to be thanking his lucky stars he's got a player like Gold beside him. It's now Outcast Bravo driving right through the pit of hell. As they're getting shot from all directions, now Men of 4 getting in on the mix and takes them down. 11 teams remaining in this tiny little sphincter of a hole. Or a circle, rather.
It's tightening up, tightening. This is when teams are start getting knocked out. It's not only just getting kills, it's also how long can you stay alive.
And Villain's holding the top of this hill here. Interesting strategy here. I imagine
did he just get died? Did he fall off a car or something?
I think he did. I think he crashed his car and died of drinking and driving.
That is a terrible thing to do. And Drago is he gonna try to get in? He doesn't. He dies out in the zone. So
and now just for fun, it's down to just one.
Down to 8.
Just for fun, just getting eliminated by Men of 4 here. Men of 4 trying to make a statement tonight.
Wow, just had an entire just for fun team. Down to 8 teams left. This for Ares team also trying to get some points as placement points. Currently in 17th place, getting a nice top 10. If they can keep going, his peep gets blown up. If they can keep going, trying to get as many points as they possibly can.
And now Classic Dumb, along with Razik, throwing some shots at Men of 4. Looks like Men of 4 might be able to get the revive here, but they gotta hurry up as the zone's getting ready to push within the next minute.
Currently 8 teams left, 22 players.
We have 10 HP. The team I picked to finish in 3rd place, strictly on placement points. Not really.
They need to rotate out of there because this is the 6th zone. So I don't care who's in front of you. You're gonna, if this zone hits you, I don't think they know how many people are up in there, or they're gonna push. There's only 2 players, but they need to get out of there as quickly as possible because by the time they run up that hill, they're gonna be mostly dead anyway. Before they even get to the last 2 guys in misfire.
Now Broda is just outside of where they're at, waiting for somebody to come out of there so he can get a quick knock. Looks like Goldie, Ecuador, Prod, Bliss are going to consider getting the hell out of there. And now Broda not able to pop off shots soon enough to get Goldie down. And now the rest of 10 HP are going to know that somebody's in the general vicinity where Broda's at, as the rest of his team are getting shot at.
This misfire team is just trying to smoke them out long enough that the blue comes in there and fucks with them. And this is exactly what's happening. Because now all these Men of 4 guys, they have to run for their lives to get out of here.
7 teams remaining. Zone closing in.
And now look what 10 HP did. Wasn't worth it 10 HP, as you're all gonna die to the zone.
10 HP trying.
If they
as
just,
the zone
if they
eats
just
up
pushed in a little
at
bit sooner,
them,
they're all gonna die.
Tequila shots.
If they had gone just a little bit earlier, they could have gotten into that zone and still be alive right now. But they chose to wait for the team in front of them, and that cost them at least. They all died in the blue. You're not gonna run into the sixth zone. This is not gonna happen. So Bennett 4, Cosmos. Then you have Team 11, Tequila Shots, who is currently the team. Still in first place. So Trudy's still alive. So they're looking very, very good. They're gonna look like they're gonna win tonight. As everybody else.
And now Notorious of the Cosmonauts goes over to just laying in the grass waiting for Tronny to make a big mistake and does. Gets taken out here, giving the Cosmonauts a 5th kill.
Great job.
And now Tequila Shot's gonna have to rotate down the hill where the Cosmonauts Notorious is hiding out.
That's such a bad idea. You just saw that tree got killed there. So now you're only sending one person brought it by himself. So now it's just another 1v1, which anybody can win. If you set your whole team down there, then you can get rid of them and move back in time.
Now Tryhard has been...
No, they're getting pushed up there and they're getting killed.
Tryhard now has been knocked here. Broda looking around trying to find the person that got Tronny.
Here comes Notorious.
Quackfu getting after Tryhard, able to take down one of the other members of Tequila Shots. They're down to just 2, one of them on their hands and knees. Metaphor looking to get after Quackfu. Quackfu with 3 members and they're all, 2 of them very low on health. Yuna goes down, Quatch goes down, Classy Dumb, the only one that's left standing. Yuna gets finished here by Freakish. And that's gonna do it!
Wow,
Metaphor!
What a great finish.
Taking the victory, have they though?
Metaphor, but with also 15 kills. That's going to give them, with that, that'll give them, 15 plus 30, 45 points. So that's going to put them at like 98 points overall. And Tequila Shots, our second place, Quack Fu, with 15 points. Third place, Tequila Shots, that's 19 points for third place, plus another 5, that's 24.
I think it's going to be enough.
Oh yeah. I think it's going to be enough. I think
if my math is right, which it always is.
I think Tequila Shots will have pulled it out with that third place and those kills. Fourth place, Cosmos.
Wait, what place was Metaphor?
Metaphor was in 4th. They had 53 points, and they scored. Or they scored. They had 53 plus. They had 30. They had 30 plus another 50. That's 45. And then Tequila had 79 plus about 24. So I think it is going to be enough for Tequila Shots. Although an excellent job by Metaphor in the end to make it very, very close. Exactly what we wanted to see. But more importantly is SpaceX, where they're going to finish. They ended up this last match in 10th place with 1 kill. So what is that? That is 8 points plus 9, maybe 70. So I think they're going to really have a maybe 3rd, if not farther down. So we'll have to see what happens, because the SpaceX obviously not getting 30 points. That's going to also, it's going to, whatever happens, the distance between first and second will diminish after tonight.
Yeah.
Which is what we always want to hear. That we always want to be as close as possible. That's what we love to see as competitors. And you were right, sir, that SpaceX did not win tonight. Again, they've not won both times you've done. You have better than these scrims, so maybe you are some bad luck or something. Sir, I do not know.
They just can't handle the limelight.
It could be. Everyone knows that Friday is the big sheer that everyone loves to see. So as we get ready, I think now we're now a 25% of the way through. So, in my opinion, the warm-up is over. All the excuses about trying to build synergy, trying to figure out if this is the right team, all that stuff is done. You got to start hitting on all cylinders now. You need to start playing like a team that's coming together. We're 25% of the way through this season. It's time to start either making hay or making plans for season 3. But what I'd like to see is that because it's still close, any team goes in there and gets 2 wins in a row that's not SpaceX, they're going to find themselves top 5. It's that easy. It's like, how do you do it? And there's a lot of teams that can do that. They go out there and get 2 wins, 2 out of 3 wins, and then the next thing you know, they're back in. They're going to be top 5 team, and doing a great job if they choose to do it.
Well, while we're here, Pickford, I guess we should throw in one more commercial.
Let's do it. Then we'll talk to some ding dong named C-Dub.
Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. HyperX Season 2. Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, this is charge base play, where you can charge your game on a pad, right? Is that what that was? Okay.
You can do 2. You can charge 2 different devices at once.
Oh, look at that! You can charge 2, not 1, but 2.
Did I win?
You can charge 2 with the charge base play. That's fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. The charge base play by HyperX. If you don't have it, well, sucks for you. Who are you, Grace?
You could win one.
I guess you could win one.
Are we having that raffle? Is that still going on tonight?
I don't know. We could cancel it if y'all just ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's cancel it.
Are you crazy? How many tickets do we sell?
Stupid amount, 153 and going up.
Whoa, 150. This gotta be a record by now.
Yeah, that's definitely the record.
Oh,
so apparently,
man, I can't wait.
Some people have figured out that if you save your tickets till the HyperX day, then you automatically get entered into both. So, kudos to those who have put.
Because you get a free ticket every time the first time, right?
Yeah, you get a free ticket every time, but like we're drawing 2 names for the same giveaway. So like, say you're in for the charge play base and you pull and you don't win. Well, there's like I don't want to call it a consolation, but there's a second drawing.
Yeah, so you have another chance to win.
Right. Yeah. So by entering into these drawings, you get 2 chances to win. So your tickets are worth twice as much, basically. Yep.
So what are we drawing for first? The
choice.
I think the choice of. Oh, okay.
Choice.
Nice.
Yep. I mean,
I'm ready.
Yeah. All right, we ready to do this?
I'm ready.
God, hell. Hold on.
Better not be. I hope it's somebody from Misfire. We have a pretty good streak going. Or former Misfire members.
Yeah, that ain't no lie. Well, there's a lot of them.
Second only to Outcast. In fact,
right.
Where's the tequila shots? Hope they win.
It's Lil.
It's Lil. I think that's Lil from
whoever.
New Hampshire, I think. Is that maybe?
Ah, yes, the great state of New Hampshire getting a victory once again.
Who's it's just Lil? L-I-L? That's their.
Lil was on the great state of New Hampshire today. Thank you, Lil.
But that's their entire chat name? L-I-L?
L-I-L-L-L-L-I-I-L-L-L-L.
It's showing. Yeah, it's showing she's here. She was buying tickets up to just a second ago.
So she won it.
23.53.
So has she piped up, and what does she want?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
Get it together, Lil.
Come on, Lil. Act like you've been here before. I know you're excited, but come on.
Charge plate clutch or the MGC claw socks? What would you pick, Pickford?
I would take, well, because I already have both. I'd take the charge. The charge, I like about the charge that has 2 different chargers, and mine only has one. And I have a work phone and a personal phone, so I think it's pretty cool to have.
No. It's the clutch.
Oh, the clutch.
The clutch. It's the clutch.
Oh, I take the clutch.
I like it because it's like a mobile wireless charger. So.
Yeah. It's mobile wireless, and then you can also you can play multiple games with it too. It's not just like a. I heard it's also very good for mobile card driving games. When you use gyro, it's easier to
Lil
kind of
wants the clutch.
She wants the clutch.
Yep.
She wants the clutch.
Congratulations, Lil. Now for the claws made with real silver.
They're made with real silver.
You can get.
Yeah, with real silver.
Baked Bunny Gaming.
Hey, Baked Bunny! Yay!
Probably the most tickets entered, I would guess.
Did she win something else?
22% chance to win.
Out of 160 something, she had 22%.
She does watch a lot. I mean, and Baked Bunny, congratulations, fabulous young lady. Good for her.
She said finger condoms. Yay!
Very excited about the finger condoms.
Baked Bunny, their finger condoms made with real silver.
Made with real silver.
It's
or you
right.
can get the finger condoms from Aliens. Never mind.
So yeah, but those all come with holes in them though, and they're previously used. Finger cots.
Fingers.
Those finger cots. The alien condoms.
Yeah.
Well, there we go, boys. A quarter of the way through of season 2, and you know what I love about Bliss Esports is how fast this is updating. He's literally going in there and like I'm updating it, and it's like updating so quickly into each season as we wait for the season 6 stats to get in there. Let me check my link that he sent me. I think that it's the scores are updated.
Yes, they are. Are we ready to give them out?
We are ready. Go ahead, sir.
All right, fantastic. Let's start at the bottom of the top 5. Bottom of the top 5. Villains with 71 points, finishing in 4th place. SpaceX with 73 points. 3rd place. Quack Fu with 77 points. And with 5 points separating 1st and 2nd place. 2nd place going to Minotaur with 98 points and Tequila Shots taking home the victory with 103 points. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your results. Forsaken Gaming finishing in 6th place, 1 point behind Villains. Had they finished with a tie with Villains, they would have had, if they would have just gotten 1 more kill, they would have gotten 5th place. If they would have gotten 3 more kills, they would have gotten 4th place. So as you could tell, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that you get as many kills, as many points as you possibly can.
Yes, sir. And like I said earlier, we're a quarter of the way through. So all the talk about like we got to warm up, we got to build synergy, that story is over. You're in the season is full bore. You've got to now either start making hay or make plans for season 3. Because the scores are so tight though. Look at this. After this, the scores will be very close. Like I said, if you can go in there and win 2 out of 3 next week, and there's at least 10 teams in here that could win 2 out of 3 scrims next week, you're back in the top 5 easily. But you got to start making some moves because it gets earlier and earlier around here, and you got to be successful if you want to score and push to the top 10. If you're outside the top 10, hit that top 10 first, and then make a game plan on how you get in the top 5 where those prizes end are so valuable. Outcast Alpha. Misfire Aries.
All
Misfire
right.
Aries.
Anybody have anything else to say?
No, I am. Again, go
I know-
over to
I know-
Outcast Esports. Get all the stats you want. Fragger of the night, Fragger of the week, team stats, awards, all the preseason stats, player stats, standings, results, rules, everything you need to know over at OutcastEsports.com.
Well, Pickford, I know you have you probably have some sinning to do.
Sitting, yes. Well, it's actually Friday, so that's my sitting day.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everyone in between, thank you to HyperX for sponsoring this wonderful event. To everybody that participated, whether in the in the video game world, or in the chat, good for you guys. And to C-Dub, Brownie, for keeping this thing afloat, and to you, Pickford, and myself for such incredible announcing. That's gonna do it for us. Until next time.